Hi guys, welcome back to Hawaii Churro. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. This is your first time watching this stream, first time watching this channel. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. I gotta say that again. But yeah, I created this stream and I've created this channel to help you out grow your Turo business. Simple as that. Maximize the money that you can make. And the way this stream is gonna go, if you have any questions, if anything, just let me know in the live chat. If you watch this on the replay, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And watch this live or even on the replay. Let me know how many cars you have and where you're located, right? So usually this will go, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, maybe in 3 hours. We'll see how it goes. So we get people from all over the world. And yeah, if there's nobody on yet, I can go a little bit into me if you have not, nothing about me. Let's see what we got here. Hi, guys. How's it going? How's your Friday going? This is Friday. It's 2022. I can't believe 2022 came pretty fast, right? How was 2021 for you, right? Like, how did that go? I am going to make a video about my 2021, and I'm going to make a video on my December stats. I've already talked about that if you're on my Instagram, right? Let's see what we got. Let's go a little bit back into how I started. I think last time I went live, I didn't talk about that because some people, first time watching me. So this is your first time. I started back doing this Turo thing back in 2017. I was a full-time Uber driver, and I was doing Uber like 60 hours a week, that in Airbnb. And I was tired of just driving a regular car. I had a 2014 Kia Optima Hybrid. And I wanted to find a way to cover the car note because I wanted to get something bigger. So I put it on Turo. And yeah, and the money that I was making here in Hawaii, it was more than I thought it was. And I was like, you know what? I can turn this into a business, right? I can turn it into a business. Some places are better than others, but here in Hawaii, I was like, I can do something with this. So yeah, I just kept adding and adding cars. And it was crazy. Like a Chevy Cruze I got. That van, I got an Acura MDX. In 2018 was kind of like the game changer for my business when I went out and I went to Hertz Car Sales, and I saw that they had I went there for like a Chevy Sonic, but I ended up getting a Ford Mustang. I had no idea Mustang convertible. I didn't even think about it when I went there, but I got it, and I saw how much more money that I was making, and I just went there again. I ended up getting like 5 Mustangs and 2 Camaros, so basically 7 convertibles in 1 year. And to this day, I still have all of those cars years later, and they basically make me the most money. But yeah, it's 2022, and that's pretty much how I started. And yeah, I'm just trying to make moves to increase the money that I can make. So as everyone else watching, you should be trying to make moves to make as much money as you can. All right. Like I just got back from 2 dealerships today. I don't know if you're on my Instagram or not, but I've been putting some stuff on Instagram or on my Facebook. Like, yeah, I special ordered 2 Chevy Sparks today. Like just basic LS, nothing special. I know that car will go out every single day and make me money. It'll probably take a couple months. And I went to another dealership. I went to Nissan. They have one car there that doesn't have a markup. They have a discount on it. And I was like, how could I not get it? Right? It was like $24,000 for 2022 Nissan Kicks. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go there tomorrow and finish up paperwork and stuff and give them their check. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna give me about 21 cars, something like that. But I'm always trying to make moves. I know it's harder now. Everywhere they have markups for new cars. Even used cars are so overpriced. Like it's so hard to actually find in a car. But yeah, let me know how's it going with you. Have you got any new cars yet? And let me check the Facebook because I'm live on Facebook as well. I haven't even got on that one yet. So let me see if anybody is. Okay, I don't think it's one person on Facebook. Yeah. So if you're not on my Facebook, I would say join my Facebook. Hawaii Turo YouTube. When I go live here on YouTube, I go live on Facebook as well. You're working on the taxes part. Oh yeah. Are you trying to do taxes this month, Antonio? Taxes is a whole nother thing. Like I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it soon. Okay. Yeah, I usually do taxes in April. Like I literally, because I'm always paying. But yeah, how many cars did you add? In 2021. Because that will help you out for the first year depreciation. 4. Okay. So do you know about what is it the section 179? Maybe you do. I don't. Yeah, the 179. Like basically, then when you get a car, that first year depreciation. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who does your taxes or whatever, but if you look up the section 179, that's what it is. So I use it every year. I mean, literally. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hope I get to talk to you. I mean, if you just want like some tax information, definitely don't join my Patreon for that. I'm not gonna give tax stuff and charge for that. That's just crazy. But for Turo stuff, definitely I'll definitely help you with. But taxes, you can just message me on Facebook or make a post or something. But definitely don't join the Patreon just for tax help. Definitely don't do that. I don't want you to think that I don't want to. I don't need to get paid to talking about taxes. But yeah, I know the tax thing is a whole nother thing, man. I know. I hate doing taxes. Taxes suck, but yeah, but I definitely do need to know. Or your CPA needs to know. That section 179 definitely helps you out. You got 4 cars, yeah. It will lower your tax debt 100%. Yeah. I don't know if you are taking or anybody, everyone watching, putting money away. I put about 20. I was doing 22% for a while. Then I found out it's actually 25%. I think 25% out of my net, and I put that into a separate account. So that's what I do. And I've been doing that for about a little more than a year. So, yeah, the state and federal. State obviously can change, but that federal tax rate it's 15%. The self-employment tax, that's 15%. So, yeah, you got that. It's 12 and a half, and then you got like the medical portion. We call it the 15%, something like that. Yeah. Hi, new guys. If you got any questions, yeah, just let me know. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how many cars you have. And anybody else, are you trying to do taxes this month? Or are you waiting to the last minute like me? Yeah. So I've been doing my own taxes since, man, probably since like 2014 or 15 when I was doing the Uber stuff. So yeah, I've just been doing the taxes myself. H&R Block, once you make a certain amount of money, like gross money, H&R Block forces you to have somebody else handle your stuff. You pay them some money. So technically, I'm not really doing it. Like someone's literally going over all my numbers and putting it, nice and neat in, the tax stuff. So you pay them what, a couple $100 or whatever, something like that. Okay. So how did everybody's week go? Right, the first week of the month. Oh, hey, work. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Oh, that's great. Oh, they paid you. That's the best thing. When you get the renter to pay you for damages, that's the best. Dealing with Turo sucks. Simple as that. For the most part. That's good. They own up and paid it. That's great. That is good. I think we were talking last week, Waker. I think we were. I can't remember exactly what we were talking about. It's something. Hopefully, I helped you out with what we were talking about. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't remember. Okay. I mean, did anybody have any damage claims last month? I know for me it was pretty bad. I had like 3 claims I had to deal with. Pretty bad. Yeah, they always recommend you to do that. Doesn't matter which plan you're on. So like I don't know if it's a small claim. That seems like a small claim, but I don't know what plan you're on either. But if you're on the 75% plan, I would like just override that and really like always go with Turo. But if you're trying to somehow save that $250, there is a deductible on it. And yeah, okay, maybe you could try and see if the renter will pay or not. But they don't. But on that plan, that you can lose $250. So I mean, it is what it is. What plan are you on? Hi, Cole. How's it going? First week, only 2 cars is going really good. That's great. Now, I'm renting my extras like surfboards. Do I need any verbal or written from guests waiving all liabilities? Um, no, you don't. But just to let you know, when you do rent that stuff out, if something happens to the stuff, they're not. Churro doesn't reimburse you for those kinds of things. So just know that, if you can't really get the money from them, if they're even willing to pay, right? That's just a loss that you're gonna take. So but no, that's not something I don't. I mean, someone else can say what they think about that, but not that I know. Let's see where. How should I rate my renter after she paid the damages? I think 5 stars that she took care of it and didn't do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really rate everybody anyway unless they do something really bad. But to be honest, yeah, I mean, they paid for it. Issue that I would probably just do the 5 stars. I mean, that's me personally. If I was going to rate somebody, and yeah, they paid, yeah. Hey, Kate, go ahead. How's it going? Maui, brand new to Turo. First trip yesterday. 5 bookings so far. Nice to catch a live stream. Yeah, hey, I don't think I've ever talked to you before. Yeah. Yeah. How's that? How's it going? Hopefully it's working out. I know you got 5 bookings so far. That's good. What kind of car do you have? What about guests if they get hurt? If they get hurt, well, that is something. Turo's insurance doesn't cover stuff like that. I mean, Turo's for the car, right? So I mean, does not fall along the line if you have like a car seat and there's like a malfunction and it's something that you did wrong. That's the reason why I would never rent out a car seat anyway. At least not anymore. I think that falls under the same realm. That's just a risk. I mean, just think of that right there. I wouldn't even do it. Like it's not even if you think someone because people sue over anything, right? But yeah, yeah. You said if they rent your surfboards and get hurt, yeah. Oh, you got 2018 Camaro. Well, that's nice. Well, I got a 2018 Camaro too, the white with the black rims. Yeah. I don't know how Maui's doing right now. I don't know. I know Kawhi is great. Oahu's definitely not great, but hopefully you're getting some good money from that. And what's your rate on that? You said you got like 5 bookings so far. I'm assuming it's 5 future bookings. Do you always rate each renter? Me, no, no. I rate them. I rate some. E- Every bad renter, I rate 100%. Like if I'm actually leaving a detailed review, it's because they did something. So yeah. But there's lots of people who rate everybody. They leave all these reviews. I just don't have time for that. Like if it's a bad renter, yes, I'll rate him accordingly. But yeah, like the person who damaged my convertible, that broke the glass, they didn't pay me the money. I definitely left that person a bad review, 100%. So other people will know, those people from Canada, they probably won't even use Turo again anyway, but these people know. And okay, cool. How long have you been watching my channel? Like, did you just find me like a couple days ago? Or yeah. Okay, it's 90 a day with $30 delivery fee. You say just found out about delivery fee 2 days ago. Yeah, man, delivery is another way to make some money. I mean, if you can do deliveries, definitely do it. That's the truth. What plan are you on? You said it's very slow in Austin. I think I did hear somebody on Facebook saying it was slow. I think it was Austin, actually. I think it was. Did you have to drop your prices? Because I could say in Hawaii, like for regular sedans, it's slow. Like I had to drop my prices definitely for the next few months. Like I have brand new cars going out for like $35 a day right now. Okay, you said no. Okay, very slow. Huh. Are you saying no because all your cars are not out, or what? Did you drop your prices? What? Can't remember exactly. What? Oh, hey, RX Science. Hey, bro. Oh, David Rodriguez. Oh, okay. Yeah, that name is familiar. Yes, you're in the Facebook group, or you have two YouTube channels, one or the other. But okay, how's it going? Okay, okay, cool. Let's put this right here. Was thinking about getting a Turo for a while. Okay, man, you missed the summer. If you would have started in the summer, you would have made that convertible would probably have been $200 plus. I can tell you that. I can definitely tell you that. So you search for content creators from Hawaii and found your channel about 3 months ago. Okay, well, hopefully I helped you out. Okay, and you're on the 80% plan. Well, as long as you understand, the 80/20 that the risk of the 750 deductible. So as long as you get that. I don't know if you go after any guests or you talk to them about insurance or you don't. I mean, you just started. So as long as you understand, you know. Yeah, your price is 45. Yeah, for a 2022 model. Yeah, I don't know how low. Yeah, I mean, hopefully not for long. I mean, I put it back up to like 50, 60 in the summertime, but or from April on, but definitely January, February, March, I have it at $35. So, like I said, I always push. Pretty sure you do too. Try to get the delivery, try to get the extras. I mean, yeah. Speaking of extras, which I'm actually have a video for my monthly. It's actually I just gotta. I'm almost done with it. It's supposed to go up before I did this, but it didn't happen. It'll go up tomorrow. But yeah, I saw how much money I lost due to them taking off the post claiming fee. Yeah, I definitely took a hit on that, big time. I'm pretty sure other people who basically got post claiming fee a lot took a hit as well. Well, that's great. It's great. I'm gonna just say RX Science. I know it's David. Laugh out loud. Yeah, everything is well. Got the 3 Teslas running out again. That's great. You made good money in December. Okay. Yeah, I made pretty good money. I can't complain. I can only complain about my expenses. Like, I don't know what your expenses were. My expenses were through the roof. I mean, it was pretty bad expense wise. Okay. Oh, you're gonna put all your cars in LLC this year and start using the 90. See, what I don't like about that plan, well, about that is, when you switch over to that, Turo will help you out with nothing. You have to basically charge them yourself. You got to get them to sign all this stuff. I mean, hope you're ready for it. I hope you're ready. If you're gonna do that, you might as well literally just go private. Like, have getting cars, advertising, and getting people on the private side as well. If you're going that way. You said business credit should help buy more cars. Yeah. If you're trying to get more Teslas, man, that's yeah. And you're expensing about $2,500 a month. Okay. Well, you have. I forget how many cars you had. I think you had 10, 11. I can't remember. I know you got those Teslas, but you have other cars too. Well, that's not bad. I mean, are you counting? I'm assuming you're not counting your car loans. Because I know last month I had almost $8,000 in expenses. It was crazy. I go over in detail in the video, but man, it was pretty bad. I'm like, this is the most it's ever been without car loans. Like, it's just like everything was like breaking, and then that $1,700 hit I took with the convertible, and then I had to do tires, which is a normal thing, and just other things, car overheating. It just, man. Yeah. Yeah, I just letting you know, about that. Switching over to that, it's a big decision to do that. You can do. A lot of people, they just stay on the 90. Really, get the LLC, get all the insurance, and just stay on the 90 and do that. Unless you're, like I said, you have to get like Square, because I do have Square from a long time ago, something like that. Not just there's plenty of stuff like Square. And you say, okay, just 3 Teslas, $700 a month each plus insurance. Okay, they're 21. Okay, what 20? Well, I can see what you mean. 2,500. Well, the Tesla's not gonna have much maintenance anyway, so yeah, I see what you mean. Like $2,500. I wish I could say that. My car's got like 90,000 miles, 100,000 miles. Check engine lights. Yeah, I have no idea what my monthly expenses will be like by default. There's just no way to know. He said, when I have 16 cars like you, I'll sit at 13,000 expenses monthly if rates are good. Yeah, well, my expenses are not going to be 13,000. No way. But this was a high. Usually it's like, I had a month like 2,000 before, like in actual expenses. Probably like 3 or 4 is okay with me. Anything more than that is, it's a little too much. Oh, hey, Robert. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Matt. Have you been getting new bookings for January? Very slow. This is next week for me on Oahu. Yeah, it depends what your prices are. Like, I've already dropped my prices down to $35. So, I mean, I'm getting bookings. But, I have my new cars, 2021, 2021s, I got them for like $35, just like my 15, 16, and 17. They're all the same price. I don't even change the price on my sedans right now. They're all the same. My Acura MDX is like $80. And my convertibles are higher. So, like, I dropped my sedan, but I increased my Mustang. So that would actually equal out anyway, I believe. But yeah, it has slowed down, definitely. But normally it does. I don't know if normally I would say it slows down. You get the high for Christmas and the holidays, and it definitely does slow down a little bit. But it doesn't really slow down. I mean, if you go on the the website and see how many passengers are coming here, I think it dropped, but it's still, I mean, it's not like what it was like in like when the governor said stop coming here, or lower than that. It's not that low. So I think it's still, you can still make some money. It's still money to be made. I mean, I know that January I'm not going to have like my record month or anything. It's just going to, just be there, just make some money and get to February. March is usually slow anyway. Then April, May is going to pick up. Summer's going to be really busy. So yeah, I'm trying to get as many cars as I can handle for the summer. Let's see. And then what did you say? Yeah, for tax purposes. Yeah, don't know how an LLC works with taxes. Yeah, I literally probably should talk to a CPA from. I probably should for that. I don't know. What did you say? You kind of messed up tax wise. All the income went to my brother's personal account, and he doesn't own any of the cars on paper. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh yeah, good. Yeah, yeah. You know, H&R Block. Good luck. I don't. Yeah, all I can say is good luck. I would get. Yeah, all I can say is good luck. I have nothing else to say about that. Good luck with that. Hey, Bjorn. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Have you ever had a guest ask for 2 keys? Yes, I've had that before. Definitely. I have a person picking up on Sunday that insists they need 2 keys. I say no. Definitely. I don't. That's not this. The second key is to spare for just in case. I definitely don't give both of them. You just gotta be firm with that. You know, you can't give both. I mean, that's just not gonna happen. Unless by chance you got 3 keys, but if you ain't got 3 keys, then who has 3 keys for a car? I mean, not many people. Put that. So if anybody's in South Florida, it's the opposite. Low season is July through October, and high season is November through June. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I mean, if you say no, yeah, wow. Well, November. Oh, you all because it's cold there. Well, South Florida ain't that cold, but yeah. I mean, when I say slow here, it ain't really that slow. I mean, Hawaii, people come here year round. You know, we just need to get the international people to come here. I got some. Like I had somebody come from. Was it Australia today? What was the license? What was the licensed country? Ah, man, it was a different country. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was no. She had an accent. She was definitely from Australia. I think it had to be Fiat. She was it was from Australia. She was saying some Australian stuff. So definitely it's from Australia. So we're getting some people from Australia. Okay. Yeah. The luck, yeah. Oh, you said it's 80. It's 80 there during like right now. Well, not right now, but okay. It stays warm. People still travel during low season, but not the same. Okay. Well, I mean, I wonder how busy it is for you, like at your busiest compared to Hawaii. But I think probably more people go to South Florida than Hawaii. A lot of people come to Hawaii, but I mean, like, I think I looked it up. Like, I think we get like how many? Normally, we get like was it 6 million or something a year? But like New York gets like 60 million. So it's like on that scale, it's not even close. But you know, it's one little, well, not one little island, but a few little islands compared to New York, right? But yeah. Well, if we got anybody new, let me know how many cars you have and where you're located. If you got any questions, yeah, just let me know. And if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button because YouTube loves that engagement. Let's see. The busiest, our biggest problem is that we don't have enough cars. We get 31 million every winter. Wow. Yeah, okay, we definitely, I'm pretty sure we don't get that much, not even close. But yeah, enough cars. So, okay, so in the winter, all the cars are mostly sold out. There's like nothing, but in the summer, there's so many cars. Yeah. Wow. I know for Hawaii, normally, you know, pre-COVID, there was always, no, let me rephrase that. At the Hertz, Thrifty, Alamo, they were like pretty much always sold out, especially for convertibles. So if you come into Hawaii looking for a convertible, really the only place where you can get a convertible is really on Turo. Like, I mean, maybe you get some at the airport, but if you're in Waikiki looking for a convertible, it's going to be hard, really hard. So that's kind of where I stepped in with my 7 convertibles, and that's how I really got booked. You know, almost half of my bookings came from people from Australia. Like literally, like not too many Americans booked my cars anyway. I mostly had Australians. Australians have. I got some Japanese, some Chinese. I mean, yeah, that was mostly my people. Now it's like, you know, well, now it's getting a little bit some more international. But before it was like all Americans, right? Because you know, international travel is like nothing. What did he? State population is 28 mil. Yeah, wow, yeah, yeah. That's something. Hey, how's it going, Seek? Hey, how's it? Hello, Matt. I'm from Central California. I have 6 cars starting in September. Oh yeah. I've definitely talked to you before. Starting in September, I have 63 trips as of January 1st. It sounds like a good number of a trip as a start. Is that? Oh, is that a good number? Yeah, I mean 63. That's yeah. I don't see. I mean, why isn't it? Yeah, I think you had an issue before. I can't remember exactly. I think we have talked. You had some kind of issue that happened. Hopefully, it worked out. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that's good. Are you looking to get some more cars? Like, are you trying to be at 10 by the end of this year? Yeah, I remember through 3 accidents. Yeah, I remember you had something. I just can't remember exactly what the problem was, but hopefully, it worked out in your favor. Planning to get 6 more. Okay, well, that's great, right there. Yeah. I don't know if you were watching earlier. Yeah, I went to 2 dealerships today. I special ordered 2 Chevy Sparks and I bought a Nissan Kicks. I didn't pay for it yet. I'm paying for it tomorrow. But yeah, we pretty much bought Nissan Kicks, and that will put me in about 21 cars in the next couple months. So those 3 cars could give me probably another 4 or 5 grand a month. So what is okay? Plus the holidays justify higher prices. Let me. All right. Someone just asked to join the group. I want to get them in the group real quick. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's man, it's trying to make some moves. That's what I'm trying to do. Nicole says you mentioned all your convertibles rented. Were they deliveries to the hotels or airports? Now did I? Not today. I think. Oh, you talking about Okay, normally. Okay, I remember now. I did say, yeah. Normally, no airports. Pre-COVID, I never got any airports because my price with my delivery fee was way more than all of the other convertibles at the airport. So I literally got no business from the airport. So basically, all of my cars were in Waikiki. Everything, like literally every single my cars are out. But back then, my cars weren't even out. I shouldn't say 100% of the time. I mean, probably 80. That's what it was. I mean, yeah, 80 for most of them. My most expensive, like my Batmobile, that definitely wasn't 80%. That was probably like 50%, something like that. So what I'm gonna start to do the financing to go to the bank and get a car loan for the full price of the new car, just to show up to dealership with a check with the bank. Oh, one of the oh yeah, to get the what are those checks called? Jesus, I can't even. I had that before actually. That does make it easier and faster. So sitting there at the bank all day, or not the banks, sitting at the dealership all day. Yeah. Okay. If we got any new people, let me know how many cars you got and where you located. If you have any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Oh, hey Leroy, hey, how's it going? See, how many days are your cars rented on average? Anything you wish you did differently? What? Sorry. How average per month? You know what? It depends which cars. My goal is to have every car out every single day, but that's just not going to happen. It's not possible. My sedans usually go out. I don't know, probably at like 28, 29 of like 30 or 31. It's my convertibles that are a little bit below. But in the summertime, everything was out every single day. So, but pre-COVID, it wasn't that. Like pre-COVID, my convertibles, like I said, didn't go out like it's like 70, 80. But my sedans did go out higher than that, probably high 80s. Because the way I priced them, because like a lot of people say their cars go out all the time, but if your price is like so low, does it really matter how often it went out? But if you're getting no money for it, so I don't want to go too low. Like, I kind of stay like at the close to the bottom almost, you know. So not every month's gonna get booked out like me here in Hawaii. No. Plus I'm in Waikiki and I do deliveries. So I mean, yeah. What is this? Seek said I came across this YouTube who said that although Turo does not require a picture of the guest driver's license and trip photos, and she still encourages to take photos and add to the trip. My concern is that what if we miss something? Like, yep, exactly. I ain't gonna. Yeah, before you even finish this, that is exactly the reason why I do not do this, because Turo will hold that against you. That's why I don't do it. That's one reason why I don't do that. But let's finish everything else you said. My concern is that what if we miss something like different last name and now we add the trip photos? Will that kind of open up for Turo to find an issue in the license that they could deny a claim? Exactly. That is 100% true. That is why I do not upload that stuff. Well, I don't do it because I meet them anyway. But that's one reason why I don't do the remote stuff. Because if you do that and you're not really paying attention, and what if something is actually expired there and something does happen? Maybe Turo will hold that against you. You know. What do you do with the money you make? Are you investing? Well, I'm investing back into cars. I mean, that's really what I'm investing in right now. That's what I've been doing for a while, actually. But I'm not going to keep on getting, cars. Eventually, I'm going to stop adding cars. I'm just going to try and just do what I can with the cars that I have, right? And probably try and do something else. Or I don't know. I really don't know. After I stopped getting cars, I said 25 cars. So I think probably would be the high. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Hey, Terry. Hey, how's it going? My husband and I just bought one and started third. Okay, nice. Congrats. He sent me the YouTube link. So he already talked before I joined, but I joined via Facebook. Okay? Oh, so you are you? Well, you're on my Facebook group. Are you on my? You're talking about my YouTube link? Okay, I think you're just saying that you and your husband both talked to me. Is that what you're saying? Hi, I think that's what you're saying. Hi. Hopefully I'm right. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think that's right. Do you take new photos every trip? Yes. 100% I would say do that. Yeah. Because Turo has a way to find out, right? The timestamp of that. Just take new photos. Literally, I take 20 photos every single car every single day. So I have to delete photos from my gallery like every day because it gets to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So it's something you deal with, right? It is what it is. Oh, Seek said, are you planning to start your own renting company in the future? I've gotten this question multiple times. As of right now, not really. Maybe in the future, if I see like a path that'll be easier for me, like to not deal with Turo, and I can get some kind of a lot here, and get business somehow. Yeah, maybe it would change, but not right now. Churro is good enough for me. Oh, Churro, you're okay. You're on Maui. Oh, he's in the okay. So he's subscribed to my YouTube channel, but you are in my Facebook group. That's what you meant. Okay. And Leroy, knowing what you know now, what would you do differently if you were I'm gonna say you were just starting out. Well, for one, which I don't have anymore, but I would have never have gotten, 12 car loans. I can tell you that. I would have tried to use the money that I made off my Mustangs in 2018 to try and pay off some of my Mustangs, to try and get my car loans down 100%. Like that's, yeah. Because once the miles start going up on those finance cars, then you're paying maintenance and you're paying car loans. And I'm telling you, that sucks. So yeah, that is definitely something that I would have done differently. And that would have helped me out even without getting SBA money. That would have helped me out. But yeah, that and the insurance thing that I had to happen when I first started. I wish I would have done that differently, but it is what it is. But yeah, a lot of people getting all those loans. Yeah, just think, think 2 years down the road, right? When they put like 50,000 miles on your cars, and they're not new anymore, and they're starting to break down, and your maintenance cost is going up. Unless you got Teslas, then that's a little different. But like the regular cars, yeah. How do you know what to change? Oh, when to change your price, like for holidays and seasonal changes? I just look at the market. I just look and see where everybody else is at, and I really just gauge it off of that. I probably should look at it more often than what I do look at. But when I look at it, but yeah, just look at it. Because all the cars are automatic pricing. They change like that. They change quickly, so you kind of tell. So yeah. Hi, Perfecto. Hey, how's it going? Can you share why your expenses is through the roof? Oh man, my convertible top. I don't know if you're on my Instagram, I talked about it there because I didn't make a video on this on YouTube, but my Instagram, which is Hawaii_Turo. If you're not, if you have Instagram and you want to watch me, I kind of do my day in the life over there. So Hawaii_Turo. I talked about that convertible, the person who broke my convertible glass. So I had to replace the whole thing. I have a 2,500 deductible, so I had to pay 2,500. But I got 800 back from another renter, so it's like $1,700 for that. I mean, I had like what else I have? I had to get tires, which is normal. What else? There were some other things I had to do. I can't. There were some other things. Something. I think another car overheated. I had to change something. I think I need. Oh, I need a new water pump. I need a water pump and something else. That was like $1,400. It's just the things just add up. Wear and tear on the car, things break down, you got to fix it. I mean, there's so many little things that I just can't really remember right now, but it's part of the business. It just so happened that it all happened in like 1 month. Okay. And then yeah, your answer to Leroy was the reason I'm doing the LLC. Yes, that was the earlier question. No, it was that question. Sorry, I'm answering so many questions. Oh yes, okay, yeah, I understand that now. Yeah, and this is Seek. Okay, I'm having 200,000 and six car loans. Unfortunately, any tips on how to get out of debt other than utilize some of the rental income to pay off? Yeah, I mean, I mean, I had 12 car loans, and I think I had like $200,000 in car debt as well. Other than doing that, man, I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say trying to find some kind of a loan, but a loan for a loan, I mean, I don't. I mean, I think the best way got to be, you're gonna have to take some of the money. Hopefully, you're profiting a lot, and you can like take out some money and just try to pay off a car in 6 months or a year. I don't know if that's even possible, but yeah. Other than that, yeah. If anybody else has any ideas, I mean, I talked to someone else that was on Facebook. He got like 14 cars, and like he said he made like I don't know. Point is like his net was like very little compared to what he made for the month. He had all these car loans. I'm like, yeah, I do understand that. Like a lot of people, they go out and get all these loans, and yeah, I mean, hopefully you figure it out, man. I really, yeah. I would say if you had a business in 2019, go get the SBA loan, but I'm pretty sure you didn't. At least not this. So I don't. Other than that, that's that's what I did. So I don't. Other than that, just be slow and steady. You got to save up some money and try to pay off some cars. Because I tell you what will happen, when those cars get up there in miles, your maintenance is going to go up. So, and that's gonna hurt. Like it's gonna hurt. Because it hurt me for a while. I can tell you that much. What did he? I think a good idea is if you have space for it, is to buy tires from eBay Motors ahead of time. Okay. Oh, eBay. I don't know what eBay Motors is. I know eBay, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't have space to put tires. Not here. That's crazy for me. But yeah, I mean, like if you're like you're a host, you got a shop and all that. Yeah, man, I would say do stuff like that because tires ain't cheap, right? Oh, eBay, yeah. Well, shipping to Hawaii though, yeah. I wonder how much the shipping costs to get here. That's one of the disadvantages living so far away. And Leroy says, are cheaper cars worth it? For example, 30, 40 a day. I mean, it depends, man. It just depends on what, how you got the car, you know? If you got a car loan, that's like $400 a month for that, right? You got insurance and you're in a market that you're probably only getting less than $1,000, 8 or 7, maybe if you're gross, then yeah, it's probably not worth it. But imagine if you got a car, you know, it's paid off. Who cares how much you paid for it, but it's paid off. You know, you don't have that monthly stuff. I mean, you're making, I don't know, 1,000 or maybe less. It could be something. I mean, and you scale up like that. I mean, obviously you want to do more, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's all about the market, right? Whatever your market is, that's what you can charge. I would love to charge $100 for my convertibles and $80 for my sedans, but I know my car's not going to go out if I put it at those prices. Okay. See that Facebook user with 200K in debt should have bought the cars through an LLC so the business assumes the risks and your personal credit can breathe. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Seek. Yeah, he's talking about you, Seek. Talking about you. Yeah, yeah. See, I don't see that's beyond what I've ever done. I don't know how easy or hard it is to even get like the business credit side. I'm pretty sure some people have done it here, but it's just something that just I haven't done. All right. And I probably should have looked more into that back in 2018. Maybe I should have started that up. And by now, you know, I would have had the business credit and, you know, that would have been something. Let me see. Who is, oh, Tiari. Do you use trackers on your cards? If so, which one? Well, I have hardwire trackers and I have like Bouncy. I have 10 cars with Bouncy. So that's Bouncy. The hardwire trackers, I try to buy cars that have that already in there. So the OnStar, which is Chevy's, GM vehicles, the Nissan, and you know the Ford. So like this new car that I just bought, this Nissan Kicks. One problem is it doesn't have hardwire, so I'm gonna have to go get. Actually, I'm not gonna get Bouncy. I know a friend who can put like a hardwired in there for like $300. So I'm gonna go to him to get that in there, and I'm bet you gonna put like all of my cars that have Bouncy in it. I'm gonna use that stuff. Well, I'm gonna see how it is, and then if I like it, then I'm gonna put it on other cars over the next, I don't know, 3 months or so. Yeah. All you have to do is make a business according to your state's rules, then co-sign for your LLC. Okay. Yeah. If anybody's, you know, trying to get an LLC and, you know, trying to get the business credit, and yeah, like maybe I will do it for the future. I don't know, to be honest. I don't see myself, at least now, because I don't see me getting another like actual car loan besides the Tesla that I have, because you know that costs so much. I don't want to pay for that cash. But yeah. Okay, so this is something for seek to pay big loans down. I would sell a few cars and buy two shooters for every one car, for every one new car. Yeah, I wonder if he's upside down in any of those. 'Cause that's kind of the problem too. You know, like you have all these loans, but you're upside down in so much. Because I know I was like a lot, especially the newer cars. The new cars that I bought back in 2018, I was really upside down. That's the truth. Hey Jay, hey, how's it going? How's it? How much do you charge for delivery? Well, for up to 2 miles, I charge $30. But for the airport, I've been messing around with it. I had it at 70. I went back up to 120, but I was 120 for a long time. But 70, I brought it down so I could be competitive with everybody else there. Like all the other people who are like are basically getting all their business from the airport, so they have their prices really low. But I'm in Waikiki, so that's like if you're not in Hawaii, that's like 9 miles away, right? So it's like a $25 Uber each way with no surge. So surge it could be $40. So it just I try to keep up, you know, try to be competitive with that. This question: do you have any vans in your fleet? If so, how do they rent out? Is targeting families a good idea? I had a van when I first started, and it was making me money, but cleaning was irritating. I traded in for a convertible because I can make more money and less cleaning. But you do make money off the vans. Like in Hawaii, if anybody is trying looking for a van, I looked at a van. The prices of a van, it is definitely higher than the price of a sedan. I've really thought about getting a van here, but I just don't want to deal with vans. I just don't want to. So But basically, I'm saying like a 6-seater plus is basically what I'm talking about. Those vehicles, like they're not as saturated as sedans. They're just not, at least not here in Hawaii, at least on Oahu. I don't know about you. Say you're on Maui, so I don't know what's looking like on Maui, but yeah, that's on Oahu. But it just depends on what you want to do, man. Do you like to clean it? I mean, those things get dirty fast. You know, they got kids in there in the back. I mean, I dealt with that for months. I don't want to go back to dealing with that. Oh, the ticket just says I just formed an LLC after I purchased the 6 cars. Now I cannot apply for a penny. I don't. Why is that? Because you would be like the PG and they looking at your all those loans that you have. Is that the problem? See, Leroy, do you feel like other Turo hosts in your market are lowballing themselves into the ground? For example, listing car for 20-ish per day. I mean, that happens everywhere. I mean, like usually when this stuff happens because the market is so oversaturated with cars, so you have no choice but to drop your cars and hope to get bookings. And that's really the problem. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I see plenty of cars on it for $20. I'm like, okay. I mean, like $20. You know, if they're on the 60/40 plan, what is that? I mean, what are you making, like $15 a day? I don't understand. Like, at best, you're making what, $450 a month? I mean, is that money? I don't see how. If they have a car loan, they're not making anything for an insurance. I don't understand that. If it's older cars that are paid off, okay. I mean, still, I mean, but you know, it is what it is. It just comes on the fact it's so easy to put a car on Turo. It's what free market. I mean, anybody can put a car on there. So, yeah, unless the demand is is higher than the supply. I mean, this is what's going to happen in any market for that matter. Then Jay says, "I'm screwing myself, laugh a lot. I've been doing delivery for free." Yeah, man. Like, unless you set up your business that for you to get more bookings, you need to do free delivery. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Yeah, unless you set up your business by getting a lot of bookings for free delivery, yeah, I would change it. I would definitely be charging something. How much? It just depends on really your market or how much it takes for you to do it, right? I don't know how much it takes, but yeah, just doing it for free just for no reason, yeah, that's definitely not something that I would do. But some people, like I said, some people do it, to get one up on other people in the market. So that's what they do. Or they have free delivery for like 3+ days or 7+ days. Maybe you're doing that. But if you're doing like free delivery on like 1 or 2 days and just to do it, or yeah, that's just not something that I would want to do. At least, like business sense, running as a business, trying to make money and stuff. Yeah, you got to charge for delivery. Like, I think I did. Where's my book at? Let me see. How much did I? Yeah, I made $918 off deliveries last month, right? Off 34 deliveries. So, you know what I mean? That just adds to, my bottom line. And then Seek says, I have 2 minivans and rent for 20 plus a day. Wow. That needs to, yeah. If you're in a market that is that flooded with minivans, I would get rid of it. There's no way that I would want to rent a minivan for $20 a month. Like, that's just, yeah. Usually vans go for higher because there's less of them anyway. But $20 a month for a minivan? No. That's crazy. I can say that. Okay. Then this is for Jay, but I'm just gonna say it. Jay, I charge the max for delivery. See, the way I figured it out was how much is the average Uber from the airport to my house? Exactly. How much is gonna get you to do it? It's like 60 for me each way, so I charge 120, and people do pay. Yeah. You just gotta basically find out how much it costs for you to do it and do it like that. Churro needs to make a minimum of at least 50 a day. See, the problem with doing that is if you put that minimum of 50 a day, a lot of people would quit Turo already. Because just imagine if all the cars are $50 a day and there's just so many cars, there's going to be lots of people who never get booked. I can tell you right now, like a lot of people will never get booked, and a lot of people just quit 100%. I mean, for someone like me, obviously that would be great, but for Turos, they do that. People just quit. I mean, just imagine that there's already hundreds and hundreds of cars at $50 per day. That's the lowest. And a person wants to come on, they want to put a car in there for $50 a day. No one's gonna see that car. No one's gonna book that car. I mean, it's just gonna, it's not gonna do anything. That's just my take on it. But maybe someone else has something. Like imagine every single car, like the lowest it can go is $50. Basically, there won't be no old cars on Turo because no one's gonna book old cars. It's just gonna be brand new cars for $50. I mean, that's it. So it's either you get a brand new car for Turo or you don't do Turo. And Churro makes a lot of money off of used cars. I can tell you that. Lots of money. Jay, do you have a body shop guy in a while? I do, actually. Just recently. Yes, I do. So I'm not really, bodywork stuff, I'm not really too worried about anymore. I don't get overcharged anymore. I get a good deal for my car. So that's one thing I really do like. I'm glad I got that because I was paying a lot. Now, before I was kind of afraid when I had to come out of pocket to paint stuff. Now, whatever. I pay like $200-$300 a panel, or not less than that. I mean, I'm not worried about that. Then Leroy says, are 1 or 2 days even worth it? I think Churro needs to make a short-term premium. Yeah, I mean, it just depends what you're trying to do. Like, I do 1 or 2 days because in Hawaii, a lot of people don't want to pay for the parking. So that's kind of like what I cater my business towards, right? People bring it back at night. And on top of that, I get a lot of trips. So I get a lot of deliveries. I get people who pay for a $30 delivery for 1 day, just for 1 day. And that adds up. That adds up. That 34, that $900 something I made, that's some of that. So, and then more trips gives you more opportunity to get more extras and stuff. I know the post cleaning fee is gone, but you still get more opportunity to get more extras. Like I had like 200 something trips last month. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot. It gives you a lot more chances to get more extras and deliveries. If I only had like 50, imagine how many extras I would have. A lot less. That's my take. Yeah, that's why I do that. Jay says, want to give him his name. Haha, I need one. Are you in my Facebook group? Yeah, if you're in my Facebook group, just message me. Yeah, just PM me or something. If you're not in my Facebook group, please just join my Facebook group and then Hawaii Turo YouTube. Just join that and just message me. Because I use them. Oh, you have no Facebook. Oh, well. You have Instagram? If you got Instagram, join my Instagram. Hawaii_Turo. Or that. Yeah, or Instagram. I don't know what other social media stuff you use, but yeah, or that. When delivering to hotels, do you deliver prior to them checking in or after? Let's say if before, how do you get around the parking pass? It all depends which hotel you're going to. I don't know the setup over there in Maui, but a lot of hotels I go to, I'm just parking on either on the street or right in like their roundabout thing. I mean, you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I do it at check-in. I don't know what you kind of confused by the question, but yeah, I do the check-in right there, right in the front when I give them the car. If that's what you're asking, yeah. If it's not what you're asking, just ask me the question again or let me know. But yeah, Jay, Hawaii_Turo. Just message me on there. Instagram. My official Instagram. It's growing as well, but I haven't done it that long. Yeah, if everybody can hit that like button if you haven't yet, yeah, please do. Because YouTube definitely loves that engagement. We can get 20 people in here. I think the high I've ever had in here was like 16. Do your guests book far in advance? For example, are you booked for March already? Or are they the same week or next week? You know what? That booking in advance really comes down to what your price is, right? Like for years and years and years, most of my bookings came within a month or less, within a week. But now I really like people to book, and I really like them to book a month in advance. It would be nice. But now you're like, do I have bookings in March? I mean, let me see. Like, I think I have some bookings in March, but it ain't that much. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit. I have like maybe like probably 10 bookings total in March right now. But my February, my February, I'm sitting at almost 4,000 in February. That's just gonna climb and climb and climb. I think February is probably gonna be over 10 when I start the month of February. So yeah, I mean, in my pricing too, right? Like I look a month out, I look 2 months out, and I see what the overall pricing is, and I think my pricing is right on par to get booked 1 month out. So when you start going 2 or 3 months out, man, there's so many $20 cars, and I'm not trying to compete with that. Like 2 months out competing with $20 cars, no, I'm okay. 1 month out at $35, I think that is, yeah, I think that's good. How's a Tesla going? Well, I don't rent it out. I love it. I drive it every day, so it's like my work car basically. So yeah, I like it. I love it. I have it at $150 though, but no one's gonna rent it because Teslas are going for 80, 70, $60 here. So no one's renting my car for 150. Do you rent out extras like beach chairs, coolers, etc.? No, I don't. No, yeah. See, the thing is, where are you putting all that stuff at? I mean, if you have a house and you got a garage, maybe. But I live in a condominium, so yeah, that's yeah. I don't have time. Yeah, I don't do that. But those are extras that you can do if you can do it. Charge some money for it. Oh, that's what you meant for the hotel delivery question. Contactless delivery. Okay, well in that case, that's going to be hard. You can't. I don't think you can even do if you're trying to do contactless delivery. That's hard. I wouldn't even do the delivery then. They would have to come to you. But yeah, I meet everybody, so I mean that yeah. Let me know how that works, or if anybody's doing contactless delivery. That's hard, man. That's really hard. Then Jay says, "Bro, I did the same thing." Yeah. Oh yeah. You're just like me. Yeah. You have a Model 3, a Model 3 long range. Yeah, I love it. Just my issues with it, like if I try to rent it out, it costs so much to fix a Tesla, or if you can even fix it quickly. I mean, that windshield is so expensive. I'll be so mad if someone damage it and I make like $70, $80 a day off of it, and I'm only making like barely 2 grand a month, but damages is thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, my duct was 2,500, but still, I don't know. A Tesla to me, yeah, Model 3. It costs so much. It's just like if I was getting like $200 per day and I was making like 4 to 5 grand a month off my Tesla, then maybe I would do it. But I wouldn't. It's just I don't find it worth it. At least not in the Hawaii market. Not right now. In the summer, it was definitely worth it. People are probably making 7,000, 8,000 a month. Okay, then yeah, that helps out. But at these prices, right now, a $50,000, $60,000 car for $80, and a car that costs a lot if it gets damaged, like any like minor stuff on other cars are like way expensive on this. No, I'm good. I don't think I'll ever rent out a luxury vehicle. Like I really don't. Just straight basic cars that can easily be fixed. Yeah, for the most part. And the same reason why I bought it, same reason why you bought it, we do the same thing. Then Leroy says, "How are you charging it and living in a con?" Um, the mall that's really close to here, they have free charging. You get there at 6 a.m. There's definitely spots open every single. Like it opens at 6. I get there at 6. If I need a charger, I park it in there. That's pretty much what I do. If I really need to charge it, I can go to we have a supercharger here now, and it's in Pearl Ridge, another mall, which is about, I don't know, 30 minutes away from here. It's not free supercharger, but I've been there twice. So yeah, charging is not as bad as people think. It's really not. Hey Rainer, hey, how's it going? Did you finance release Tesla? I financed it. So I pay about like $700 something a month. So yeah. No, and Jay said I recently had a guest damage a car door. Didn't want to use a Tesla insurance, but he gave me a big deposit. Churro actually had an article saying this is okay. Yeah, basically you're just working it out with the renter. Yeah, that is okay. Just make a claim, and yeah, that's a lot of people do. But I bet how much does it cost to fix that? It just the fixing things on that kind of car. You mean Turo's insurance? Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I was wondering Tesla insurance. You don't use yeah, you don't because you got to deal with Churro. I don't know. My regular cars, I mean, yeah, I don't even know like if a Tesla needs to be repainted, can like a regular auto body paint that quick paint it, or there's a certain kind of paint? I don't even know. Hopefully I never find out, but yeah. Yeah, Leroy. Yeah. That's why I went to 2 dealerships today. Yeah. Used cars basically cost the same as new. That is why I'm buying. That's really the reason why I'm trying to find the cheapest, newest car that I can find. Simple as that, right? That Nissan Kicks was $24,000 out the door, and there's used cars going for that much or within a couple thousand. You get a new car, right? You have. What am I trying to say? You have the warranty on it, right? 60,000 miles, obviously the factory warranty, but the powertrain warranty, that gives you about, I don't know how many miles it puts on your cars, but here in Hawaii, it gives you about 3 years of warranty around there, 3 years. After that, trade in or get rid of it. And it's a new car, gives you 5 stars. People love new cars. I mean, to me, it's a win-win. Get a used car, I mean, yeah, it's got more miles and it ain't new. So that's my thinking on it. So I have to bring down my maintenance costs. So I don't want to add to my maintenance costs by getting used cars. But yeah, that's pretty much, just the only thing about the new cars that there's so many markups. The markups are insane right now. I saw a markup like $8,000. This person said, I was like, are people really buying this Ford EcoSport $8,000 markup? I'm like, no, they're not. I did get the car because I had to trade it in, but I didn't get an $8,000 markup though. It wasn't a Tesla. Sorry, we didn't deal with. Okay, he just Venmo me like 1,000. I said I'll give him what's left over. Yeah, I would say you definitely file with Turo and said work it out. If you didn't do that, I would do that as soon as possible. But yeah, I mean that happens all the time. I mean that's basically working it out with the renter. That's what you want every single time for the small stuff. Just make claim with Turo. First work it out with the renter, and that's all you got to do. And Rainer says, if you did not pay off all your cars, would you be making money in the month of December? Yeah, I thought about that. I would, but definitely nowhere like a little bit, like very little. I think yeah, it would have been, I can tell you right now, it would have been very little. I made some money. I made over 20 grand December, and the expenses were high. I made some money net regardless of the loans, but I'm telling you, it would have been like really, really low, really low. But again, like with the cars that I have, I should be doing like 25, 26, 27,000. And in that case, with $8,000 in expenses and with the $5,700 a month, yes, I would have made more profit. But that comes to the point that I made earlier, right? When you have all these car loans and then eventually years later, which is where I'm at, years later, maintenance comes up. Maintenance goes up and up and up. When you have high maintenance and high car loans, it's not much money to be made in this business, right? And that's the problem. But yeah, that's a great question. Because I definitely did think about that earlier today. I'm like, man, imagine if I didn't pay off my car loans. The month of December would not have been that good. But yeah, you're right. Yes, Jay, you need to file. You need to file and say work it out with the renter. You need to do that as soon as possible. Because if you don't do that, that's a gray market transaction, and Turo doesn't like that. You have to file every single time. Every single time you get money from like a damage claim, you have to file it. That's what you have to do. Because if you don't, it's a gray market transaction. And you said, I was afraid that they would say he doesn't owe since it's about $506 in damages in my deductible. Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, that's not how that works. But like I said, you need to file. Just work it out with the renter. You need to do that every time. Because what's going to happen is if anybody goes back, and I'm assuming that you put this in your messaging or whatever, they'll read it, or the renter like somehow calls Churro and says something. I don't know. Who knows why? Who knows what they're thinking? Who knows? Maybe it won't happen. But if he goes and calls Churro about something that said that you collected money from him, and they see that you did not make a claim, yeah, that's bad. I guarantee you that. I don't know if they'll kick you off, but they'll definitely fine you. Like you definitely get like a really bad, email. You need to file as soon as you need to make a claim as soon as possible. How long to recoup your investment on a new car? So like 24,000 Nissan. Yeah, and I thought about that too. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it like that to get all that back, yeah, I mean, I make probably between $1,000 and I don't know $1,500 a month off of a unit. Period. At this point, yeah, it would probably take me a year and a half. Yeah, I mean that's Turo for you. I mean the market is this is not a get rich quick thing, So If you look at it like that, to get all your money back. I mean, the money's in the car. I mean, if you would have just said how much it would take to get back your depreciation hit, I would say less than a year. Probably like the first 6 months definitely will be the depreciation hit, definitely. But to get back the full of the car, yeah, that's definitely, yeah. And Rainer says, yeah, I think my strategy is going to be high mileage leases and cash cars. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, just I did the lease, so I had 15,000 miles, which is definitely not enough, but it was, it's a way. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I wonder how high your mileage is going to be. Then Jay says charging parking on the side gray market. If you're doing well, I mean, there's not really that. Let me try to think. Anything that you can't really charge on Turo, right? And you don't make a claim for, that's kind of like the gray market stuff. So, like, you're talking about parking. Like, if you're talking about someone parks at the airport and you're charging them parking outside of that, like, that's if you have that in your, I think there's something that I think somebody said something that if you had it in your description that there is a charge for parking, I think that might be okay. I think somebody said something that in Turo, they contact Turo about that. I want to say no, that it is, but I don't know if I'm 100% sure to say that. I think if you have all your instructions, like for the airport stuff that they're going to have to pay and stuff, and you do that, I would say not do it without anyway. I would say just have everything in your delivery fee and you pay for the parking. That's what I would say. But if you're trying to get them to pay, you have it in your description and you're collecting like that. I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it is, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But basically, almost anything that you're taking cash for, almost anything, and it can be a claim. You should be claiming, like, basically, money for all damages needs to be claimed, like every single thing, right? I mean, you can always go on the terms of service of Turo and look up gray market transactions, and you will see all that stuff there. But yeah, but what you did is what you need to do being on the $2,500 plan. That's what you need to do. You need to get the renter to pay every single time. And every single time, like the 3 accidents or the 3 damages that I had, right? The money that I got, I made claims on all of it. So, let's see. On my Tesla, I had 15,000 miles. And here in Miami, people just stick around the beach area, so they don't put that out. That's good. Yeah, if you're in an area, you know how many miles people are putting on your stuff, and you know what it is, then yeah, you can work off of that. That's good stuff. I know in Hawaii, my cars get about 20 something thousand miles a year. All right. Someone Turo just messaged me something. I was like, oh, okay. They want to return the car early. I'll respond to that in a second. Let's see. Sorry to be a dead horse, but if someone damages my car, I don't have to use insurance. I can tell them they still need to pay. Yeah, I see. First thing I would say, probably need to switch your plan and not be on the 90. But it's not so easy, right? If someone damages your car, you can't just tell them, give me your insurance, give me money. That's not how it works, right? In the end, they don't have to give you their insurance. They don't have to pay you. They can just walk away and just be done. They can. I'm telling you, people do that. They can. And for one of the things, their insurance, like half insurances don't even cover Turo, just to let you know. So trying to bet that their insurance is going to cover, more than likely, it does not cover. So that's one thing right there. And the second thing, like I said, like they can just leave. And when they do that kind of stuff, right, you know that in the end you're responsible for that. And finally with Turo, right, would try to get you, they would go after the renter, and maybe in that situation that they will call you and try and pay you the money instead of Turo, because Turo has processing fees, especially if they decline coverage or if they took minimum. But if they took the standard or the premier coverage, they're not inclined to work with you, just to let you know. Like if you think that you switch to the 90/10 plan because it's like if they damage it, they're supposed to pay you or their insurance, like I said, you need to switch back to probably a 75, because that's not how it's gonna go every time. Most people, yeah, like I said, their insurance doesn't work. So basically, Yeah, that's yeah. So let's just say someone danger door or scratches it. Do you try to request them to pay out of pocket? First, I look at which insurance they picked, right? Because that's basically the first thing you got to look at. And yeah, I mean, I talked about that, and some people say no, I'm not paying nothing and walk away. Like what do you do, Jay? They say I'm not paying and they just walk away. I mean, what are you thinking, right? Because then you're gonna have to pay for that. And if you don't understand that risk, or if you're not okay with that risk, I would get off that plan. Like that right there is why a lot of people probably quit Turo or definitely get off that plan because I just had to pay $2,500 for someone broke my convertible. They broke the glass and they said they didn't do anything out of ordinary. So yeah, and you said this guy didn't want to go on insurance. Okay, so you're lucky that you got a person who owned up to it who wanted to pay. I can guarantee you that's not 100% of the people who rent on Turo. Most of the people who rent on Turo are a pretty big percentage of them, which is going to happen. The person's going to say, I don't use my insurance and I don't have money to pay you. I'm telling you, people are going to say that. Right? My response would be, is if I go through Turo is going to charge you a processing fee of about $500. And if that doesn't get them, then I'm filing with Turo and let Turo work for their money. And hopefully before Turo collects all the money from them, they contact me and pay me money. But if not, then that's just something that I got to pay out of pocket and I'll move on. That's just how it works on a 90-10 plan. I know you make the most money. You see that from the 75, but that's why there's a big old deductible and there's a small one in the 75. Because you have to know how to do the 90-10 plan. Because if you don't know how to do it, someone damages your car and you're looking at them and hoping that they would pay, that's just, that's not 100% that they're going to be paying. So that's basically all I can say about that. Well, if anybody hasn't said anything, let me know how many cars you got and where you located. And if you're on the 90-10 plan, yeah, let me know. Let me know how's it working for you. Or if you're on the 75, let me know what plan you're on, really. Yeah. Last question. Laugh a lot. Does Turo even do anything to the renter if you have a $25 deductible and the damage is only $500? Yeah, that's what I just said. That's why I said, your last resort, that if they said no, they're not paying you, they ghost you, your last resort is to file with Turo, knowing Turo's not paying you anything. But you file with Turo, and Turo will contact them multiple times, right? They'll contact them multiple times. First, Turo will contact you and see what you want to do. And then I always tell the claims rep or whatever that, can you talk to them and tell them the situation that, if they go through Turo's going to tack on, if it's okay, so instance like what you just said, $500. Turo's going to tack on probably another $300, $400, $500 in fees. So usually in that situation, they will contact you. But if they don't, right, then it is what it is. Turo's going to charge them all that money. And if Turo can't get it from them, Turo's going to take it to collections. Turo's going to do whatever Turo needs to do to get that money. So, yeah. That's basically, I make Turo kind of work for me somewhat in that situation as a last effort, last effort to get them to contact me and pay me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, what did you say? You still have 5 cars. Okay, 5. Oh, you said still have 5. Okay. Yeah, I think you said that earlier. Or didn't. Yeah. Do you guys drop off cars at a secure location or do you meet them? Yeah, my location is definitely not secured. I am literally on the side of the street. Maybe side of the street of it's like a loading zone for this condominium where I used to live at. And sometimes I do have them just park it and I lock it remotely and I get it later. This spot is a really low risk tow area because it says no parking anyway, but they don't really tow where I do my business. I've been doing it at this location, at this spot since 2017, since I started. So I know what it takes to get towed and what, yeah, it's not going to get towed anytime soon. So it could happen. Obviously, it could happen. I got towed yesterday, but it's a different situation, totally different. But yeah, I mean, that's just where I am. What did you, Jason? I was thinking I had no claim unless what I'm a little. You was thinking that you didn't have to pay anything unless it was over 2,500. Is that what you were thinking? I think that's what you mean. Yeah, like I said, it'll probably be best for you to switch to the 75/25. That's why I recommend everybody that's new. $250 deductible. Worst case, that to me isn't. Yeah, it makes it so much easier. You're not opening yourself up to losing $2,000 on a rental. So yeah, until you understand how to go after people and understand like everything I just told you, until you understand all of that, like all the different situations, yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Anybody else is watching, if you're brand new and right now you're like on the 80, 85, or you're on the 90 and you see that it's making more money, but you haven't even had a claim yet and you don't understand what I just said to Jay, I would switch. Like I would literally go back to 75/25. 60/40, I don't recommend unless your goal is only just to make your car note and that's it. Then 60/40. But 60/40, you don't even make no money off of that. It's just too much money to give the Turo. Let's see. Oh, we have everybody from YouTube watching. Nobody watching from the Facebook group. That's interesting. Okay. If anybody else has a question, let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, I know it's Friday. What is it? 4 o'clock here. 4:30. What is that? What is that? 9:30 on the East Coast right now. Something like that. Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's getting good information. In the last, we've been talking about an hour and what, 22 minutes. We went off. Yeah. Hopefully. Hey, Hall. Hey, how's it going? I don't think I've seen you before. What is the best color to rent? For me, let's see. When I went to special order my Chevy Spark, the colors I stayed away from is like yellow, red. I mean, I have those colors in Mustangs. They're kind of harder to rent. I usually just go with solid colors. To be honest, like well, black and no, I stay away from black, but for other reasons. But like black, silver, gray, blue. I mean, yeah, I was really just yellow and red. Those colors are really hard. At least for me with my convertibles, because I had like 7 convertibles, all different colors. Like I would see that people would stay away from yellow and red, but they would book the other colors. That's just what I experience I had with that. Like I would never actually buy a new car that's red or yellow for Turo. No. If it's a used car and it's only car, it's a good price maybe, but for a new car, I wouldn't do it. Like I just wouldn't do it. So where do you fall in the pricing range for your cars? Low, normal, or high? I'm gonna say I'm normally low. I can be honest, yeah. If not, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say low. Like my Mustangs are pretty much all high mileage and they're all older, so I don't really see why I would be. Yeah, I'm always on the lower side. My regular cars, okay, like my sedans and stuff, I gotta say low, definitely. I would love to charge more for my new cars, but I know if I try to charge more, I won't show up as often. So yeah, probably all low. So how many cars until you think you can use Churro as a full time job? Man, it depends where you're located. Because Hawaii is you definitely gonna need some cars, right? It's so expensive here, but what in Georgia, cost of living is so much lower. I mean, you could probably deal with 5 cars, but what kind of cars, right? Like I don't really know how much you get for cars in every single market. So I say rule of thumb 10. I'll just go with 10. It could be less, but 10 cars probably could bring you in. I don't know after tax after everything net, I would hope that 10 cars can bring in $4,000 a month net. At least that. I mean, I would imagine. Like, what do y'all think? I mean, like, you got 10 cars, think you can make $4,000 net after taxes, after everything? I would think so. I mean, what do y'all? Yeah, let me know what you think. And that's what I think. At least 4,000. It could be higher, but I don't know exactly. It depends on how, loans, if it's all cash. Probably have to be all cash for the most, but yeah. Hi, Matt. What new cars have you added to your fleet lately? Well, earlier I was talking about, I just special ordered the Spark, that Nissan Kicks that I'm going to get tomorrow. The other Nissan that I got, like pretty much all the cars I got are like the OnStar cars that got the remote lock, unlock, pretty much everything. Haven't really got a used car, just new cars, really. What's my last used car? The Ford EcoSport, that's a new car, but that's with the Ford Pass. That's the first EcoSport I ever bought. Probably didn't even heard of an EcoSport, but that's what I got. What else? Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. The Nissan, the Chevy, and that. Good question. Okay. Leroy, how does OnStar work? Is it a free service or do you pay? Well, in my last stream, I made this joke that I should be a spokesman for Chevy because literally, like almost every stream, I talk about this OnStar thing and getting a Chevy. But yeah, the OnStar, I mean, you just download the app. What is it, the Chevy Link? And my Chevy My Link app, or yeah, Chevy My Link app. And basically, you can lock, unlock, right? You can see where it is. You can see how many miles it's putting on your car on the newer cars. On the older cars, 14, 15, I can't see that part of it. You got free roadside. Well, I'm saying roadside's included. Because you are paying about, I think it's like $30 a month per car. So I'm paying like over $250, $60 a month for this. Because I have like six, or is it six or is it seven? I have a lot of Chevy, so I think it's six. Point is, I have a lot of Chevy. I think it's $30 a month, I believe. But that's just, they also have, like on the newer cars, they have the Wi-Fi stuff. I think I actually turned on the Wi-Fi on one of mine. I think I need to turn it back off. But like for international people, back before COVID, I had free Wi-Fi for people because they'll come here to this country and not have any data, right? So I gave them that, so they'll get that. And yeah, that would help them out. Maybe that would get me some more bookings. Not everybody even knew about it, but some did. So that, yeah, I use it for that. So yeah, I mean, I think in all, it's a great service. I mean, yeah. Ahal asks, how does the remote lock unlock help me particular, if you meet every guest? Well, for me, it helps when I do returns. So I don't meet everybody at return. I get people to just park it over there where I give it to them, and then I show it whenever. So this helps me out if I'm busy, like, or if I'm eating dinner. People come back early, later. I don't really like to be waiting on people, or better yet, have them waiting on me. Kind of hurts your review. So it's kind of better. Some people don't really like to do that, but I do it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get towed, but I basically where I do that, I just tell them to park it over there, and I lock it. Not all my cars have this feature, so some of the cars I have to meet them. But yeah, that's what I do. And at the airport, like if I do my airport, when they return it, I can lock it. Because sometimes I just leave an unlocked car at the airport. I don't recommend doing that, but you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, that's how it works for me. But in the future, if I ever do want to go remote, which it ain't going to be easy, but if I ever did, it gives you an option. And other people who are, maybe they want to go remote, like from the start, it helps them out. So what we got? Oh, hey, Christopher. Hey, yeah, you made it again. How's it? That's back to back, huh? That's back to back. Okay. It's Friday. Oh, Okay, cool. I didn't even see this one. Oh, not that one. Does OnStar do remote unlock? Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah. I mean, it looks, I can show you right now. Once my phone loads. Okay, let me just, it'll come up in a second. I'll show you. Oh, so you're about to rent one of your babies right now. I gotta put that right there. I just added number 15 to the fleet today. Had windows tinted and feeling good. Nice, nice, nice. 15. You about to pass me soon. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm actually gonna tint. I'm gonna tint my Tesla and I'm tinting my EcoSport. Yeah, Rainer. I mean, yeah, yeah, like, exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I would rather have it unlocked and have a lockbox on there. The lockbox, people see that from a mile away, and people just jump in. Well, they break the thing, whatever, take the key and leave. So yeah, I would rather not do that. But let me show you. Let me go to my tracks. See if you could see. Come on. See if you can see that. Can you see that? You know, you can lock, unlock, and then you can do the alarm and yeah, all that stuff. So that's basically the Chevy right there. And then, you know, we got the GPS on there. If I wanted to, you know, I could find where the car is. I don't really pay attention to the GPS unless they're like returning the car. So like, let me show you where this is. Like this is, well, yeah. So this is like, see it? Like a GPS. Or point is, yeah, like Kaneohe. But yeah, I think it's a great service. I know that $30 a month might be little expensive, but I think it's worth it. And it has roadside. Like the roadside is included. I use the roadside. So I think in this business, you're gonna have to have some kind of roadside service because I do not use Turo's roadside. They charge you or they charge the renter $200 to use it. I've never used Turo roadside. I never have. I never have used it. Like I that's not even an option for me. Most of my cars, either I get free roadside with my oil changes, or I make sure I get cars that have roadside already. That's what I do. I know the new car that I just got, the Nissan, does not. I don't have that service unfortunately because they didn't put it in that one. But it is what it is. I'm probably gonna be taking that car to get the oil change at the place where I get free roadside. So yeah. I didn't even see this. Chris, you said I also signed up for a hire car. I see it. I've heard so many bad things about that. I couldn't do it. And the tinted windows. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, I'm tinting the Tesla because I want tinted windows on my Tesla, and I'm tinting the EcoSport because the car is so cheap that they didn't even come with the what is it, the plastic security whatever thing like in the trunk so you can't see inside. They didn't even come with that. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that one. I'm putting that 5% in the back so people can't see in. Then A says, "What? What do you think? What do you think the right amount of cars for a great work-life balance?" That's a great question. I don't know if I know the answer to that because my work-life balance ain't balanced. I am like work all day, so I don't. Yeah, you should probably ask somebody who. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do pretty much churro stuff all day, so yeah, I'm not. That's just what I do. I wake up at 6. Some days I have hours and hours to do whatever, but some days it kind of goes like all the way, you know, all day because issues arise. You know, got to do stuff. I mean, like today, you know, I had to go to dealerships. That's kind of part of churro business stuff. You know, that was like my whole afternoon. Even though the live stream is not really churro, but kind of is churro, right? I mean, it's all connected, right? And after this, cards are coming back. You know, boom. You know, so it's like today is one of those days, kind of like all day. So my work-life balance, it's not a balance. It's all work. How often do you wash your exterior? I have the waterless stuff, the stuff I advertise all the time. Just recently I stopped doing it, but I just use, I use this all the time. I advertise this in so many videos. It's so good. You do the exterior and the interior. So I just do that real quick. If it's bad, yeah, it doesn't take long. 5 minutes max. Do the car. So that's what I do. When I first started, I went to car washes and stuff, but yeah, it got costly, and yeah, I didn't need that. That's not something I needed for this. Then Kikula says, "What does roadside include?" Yeah, I mean, I don't know the distance of the tow. That I don't remember. Like, if they're all the way in like what Laie and coming, gotta bring it back here. I don't know if that covers all that, but I don't know the distance. I don't remember. I know the OnStar. Yeah, I don't know the difference. Not difference. I don't know the distance on it. I really don't. But the roadside's good. I mean, they'll jump your car, do all that stuff. Like I said, I had to use them just recently. They're great. I mean, like if you don't have it, then you're paying out of pocket. So I don't know which person this is. I'm assuming you were in Hawaii, but sorry, But where do you get your oil changes from, especially the ones that offer roadside? Cutter Dodge. Cutter Dodge offers. They used to have an express lane that you could just go in whenever, which was great for me. I could just drop it off whenever I wanted to and just boom, get it done quickly. But now you have to set up an appointment, and they don't really take a lot a day anymore. So most of my cars that I have roadside with OnStar or Nissan or Ford Pass, I just take those to Jiffy Lube. Those. But I try to take the cars that I do not have that stuff, like my Mustangs, my Nissan Versa, my Nissan Kicks. I try to take those over there. That's what I try to do. But let's see, who was that? Let me see for one. Oh, Damon. Yeah. Yeah, Damon. Gotcha. I used Churro roadside for battery. It was included. Well, but tows. I should say like roadside for tows. Not, yeah, not too much. That I don't even know if that's even a charge or not. But like for to get the car towed, they either charge you or they charge the renter, whoever's at fault. So yeah. And Jay, where do you? If you're talking about the OnStar, you just got to get the car. It's already in the car. So GM cars, so like Chevys, Buicks. I know a lot about the Chevys because I have a lot of them. So from what I've seen from 2014 and newer, OnStar is already in there. So basically, you get in the car and you look up, look up at the light. You'll see different colors, like a blue color, I think a red color. If you see that, it has it. So yeah. So you can get like that's why I have a lot of like 14, 15 cars. Like, yeah. Oh, the wash stuff. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Well, if you click it is on Amazon. I mean, if you do click my link, I do make a small commission off of that. But if not, you could it's on Amazon, it's on eBay. I mean, it's a wash and wax all. So yeah, it's really good. I mean, it does the exterior, it does the interior, it does the leather. It does the plastic. I mean, pretty much I use it for everything. So I buy it by really the 5 gallons, but they didn't have 5 gallons, so I just bought like three 1 gallon or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, if you use the link, yeah, I mean it's a little bit, but you're welcome. Oh, no problem, man. Oh, yeah. I try to go live twice a week. I know the holidays was pretty hard for me to do it, but yeah, I try to go live twice a week. Yeah, I used McGuire's before. Yeah, I definitely. You're talking about the McGuire's Waterless one. The problem with if you're talking about the McGuire's Waterless one, it costs too much. Like it's not for everyday usage, right? It's like $13, and you get to use it like I think it's 13. Maybe it's not 13. I don't remember, but it's been years since I've used it. But it was like $13, and I can only use like 4 times and you keep buying it and buying it and buying it, and that expense it's just when you have like 10 plus cars and you're using it, you're cleaning like what 10 cars a I don't know 10 cars a day. It's too much already. Like you go through it in less than a day. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, to me, like I spend like $150 for a 5 gallon of that for like 6 months. I mean, like to me, it's like it's a nothing charge at this point. So and it does the windows too, yeah, especially on the windows. Kikula says, "How often do you take your cars in for maintenance? How does Turo manage people who do their own maintenance?" Yeah, I mean, I usually go when I go to the oil change. That's another reason why I like to go to the dealer. Well, go to the dealer because they do like their was it 16-point inspection stuff. They do that, so they whatever they find. Usually, I'm not saying it's probably a great thing, but I don't just take a car offline to just to go look for possible stuff. When I see something, yeah, I definitely, if I deem that it's worthy, it needs to be fixed, yeah, I definitely go get it fixed. But like all that stuff they say you're supposed to get at like certain amount of miles, and I've never done that, even with my personal car. So I don't I don't know, transmission flush and all these things that's like in the manual. Do all these things every 20,000 miles. I don't do that. I've never done that. But yeah, Jay, yeah. Once you get that wash and wax on, let me know what you think of it. I love it. It's great everywhere. The only thing bad about it, which is why I don't want to buy any more black cars, is that when that solution is on black cars, it's kind of you gotta do more work to get it out. It shows more on a black car. That's really like the only problem with that. So I have one black car, and I really hate using on the black. But any other color, like I have a dark blue, somewhat dark, it's good, right? Like if it's really dark, like if it's like I don't know what the color is, but the color that's kind of like blue, but it's so dark it's almost black. Not Don't do it with that. But any other color, it works fine. It'll be done quickly. But when it hits the black shows. That's the problem with that. Just if you got a lot of black cars, maybe not the washing wax is good for you. Maybe you need to repaint it or get another car that's not black. That's why I won't ever get a black car for Turo, because this is the solution that I'm gonna use until the end. I won't use nothing else. Let's see. See, did you notice a Waterless leaves a oily film on the windows? You know what? I don't even remember, to be honest. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Yeah, I really don't remember. It's been so long. I mean, I've been using this for like 2 years. So it was back probably 2 3 years ago when I used the McGuire stuff, because I really don't know. I really don't remember. But I know that this doesn't. This is not. I've been using it forever. I use it on the Windows. Maybe either if it does, I don't notice it. I don't know what the oily film. I don't. Like when you touch it, it's like you can. Yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't. When I touch the Windows right after I do it, it feels the exact same as the Windows. So I don't. Yeah, I mean, they use this stuff for like aircrafts and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they don't use McGuire's McGuire's on them aircraft. Yeah, I mean, it says right. They use it for boats, RVs, aircraft. I mean, this stuff. I mean, this goes. It says right here, appliances, countertops. It's actually for windows. It says furniture. I don't know too much about the furniture. Well, maybe it says leather, vinyl, plastic, and more. I mean, it's safe on all surfaces, and you can use the waterless, or you can use it, you know, in water. So I said water. Yeah, I would say like don't use it in the sun, right? So if you're going to, because if it dries fast, then yeah, it does dry fast. So if I'm doing it in the sun, I do a little bit at a time, but I try to do it in the shade as much as possible. And you said, Ahal, you use the car wash. Like, how much do you pay for the car wash? Yeah. Maybe you're in an area where you can get a really, really cheap car wash, but here in Hawaii, I mean, the cheap car ain't no cheap car wash. I mean, the car wash that I was paying for like unlimited, which wasn't even unlimited, it was like one car wash a day, was like 60 something dollars a car. Yeah. Oh, let me know what you think, Jay. I'm pretty sure you like it. I use it every day. So yeah. And Leroy, yeah. Is it all in one? Yeah, exactly. It's all in one. So it's everything. That's why I've been someone introduced me to this about 2 years ago. And I actually at first only used it for the outside, but then I looked, and, I read that when I just read to you. I was like, man, I can use it for the inside. So why am I buying another solution for the inside? That can literally do everything. It can do leather, it can do it all. So, you know, so to me, it's great. It saved me a whole bunch of money. So, but before I was spending so much money. Hoping for a busy summer tour. Oh yeah, 100%. It will be busy. It will be. Hopefully by that time, cases are really dropped, so international people are traveling. Yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy. I don't know if it's gonna be as crazy as last summer, but even if it is crazy as like last summer, there's so many more cars, so it's not gonna. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris says, "Damn, you can get a limited watch for $20." See, and that's the thing. Yeah, there's no $20 here. No, no, it's not. 67. That's one per day. And other than that, you can go to McKinley Car Wash, which is like I don't know what the price is now. It's like $17 for them to do an okay job doing the inside and then do the outside. It's super long lines because there's not that many down here in Honolulu. Like that car wash is so packed every single day, right? So you got to get done quick. Not that one. What else? Next to it, there's a place, but it's closed now. There's some other places. Yeah, man. Yeah. There's nothing cheap. I do not have a hand vac. I have a commercial vac. And I have a generator. But recently I'm thinking that I probably should go to Home Depot and buy like the best hand vac they got. Not the cheapest, buy the best hand vac. If it costs $500, buy the best, strongest hand vac. That's something that I would, yeah. Yeah. I you wash all your 19 cars with this? Yeah, when I need to wash it. Not every car needs to be washed every day. If I need to wash it, that's what I use. Like I have my go bag. I think I've showed my go bag. I think when I did my video on long time ago on all my supplies, yeah, I have my I use the Target bags. I have all my stuff in there, so I'm all on the go. Just vacuuming, I'm not on the go. So maybe I will change that up in the future and go to Home Depot or sit or whatever and just get like literally the most expensive one they got. That's the strongest and use that. And that with whatever how long the battery is, and maybe that will help me out, in a pinch, really. But sometimes I have to get in the car and drive it to my place, which is not that far away. It's like a 5-minute drive, but then I got to go in. Either I can vacuum it in like the car wash place where I live, or I can pull up the generator and vacuum it in my parking spot. So that's usually what I do. And I'm not vacuuming 10 cars a day. No, usually I got to vacuum like 2 or 3. Most people bring my cars back clean anyway, so. Yeah, that's why I said, Jay, I would go to Home Depot and buy the most expensive one. I would not buy a cheap one for that because it's business. I need something that's going to work when I need it, and work all day. So, yeah, I would literally buy the most expensive one they got for the most part. Unless it's some crazy number, then no. But, yeah. But that's for the future. Maybe for the future, I'll do something like that. I mean, I've thought about it. It probably would be better. I do know somebody who does have one. I don't know how good it is, but, yeah, maybe I will. But yeah, 2 or 3 cars. That's definitely. I wouldn't even waste my time with that. That's not. Yeah, not gonna work. Do you have a lot of sand problems being in Hawaii? Yeah, I mean, like most of my cars are beach cars. Like seriously, I will never ever be able to get all the sand out. It's just not. It's never going to come out. Never going to come out. It doesn't matter. Maybe if I pay $100 for a professional detail, maybe that will. They can take out the seats and take out, but take out the carpet and take out everything really, and do some kind of crazy job with it. But nah, once you get sand in the car, man, it ain't coming. Man, I have some cars that have been on the platform for 3 years, 4 years, right? January, I put cars on there in 2018, January 1st. So from almost 4 years of sand. Sand, yeah. Some of my cars, sand ain't never coming out. Never. Yeah. We'll see if I do that, Jay. Yeah, we'll see. Not, we will see. Maybe I'll make a video on, like the supplies that I use, updated video, and maybe I'll have that. Okay. I see. Okay, so many questions quickly. What did you see? I'm crazy. I feel like 1 year in Hawaii cars still look new inside. Wow, yeah, that's. I can tell you right now, my cars, my new cars might look new after a year, but my used cars that I bought, after a year, you definitely know. What is it? $35 a month, one wash per day, automatic touchless and base, free vacuum. Free vacuum and tire shine. Pay for 2 memberships, so 2 washes. Okay, so it's like 70. Okay, well, you get free vacuum and tire. Yeah, man, that sounds like something. I mean, it's more than what it's better than what I had. I can tell you that much. My $700 a month that I was paying when I first started. No, never again. And then I just bought a Dyson V11 wireless. It gives me 2-hour battery life and the most powerful in the market. Only 4. How much does it cost? Yeah. How much does it cost? Yeah, I'm curious how much that costs you. And then Jay says, I'm just OCD. I can't let them go out with sand. Yeah. See, my thing is I'm not OCD, you know. I've never been a great cleaner and I probably never will be. So sand doesn't bother me. Not really. I mean, all the cracks and crevices, I'm never gonna do that. It just ain't gonna happen. That's just too much. Maybe that's why my worst review performance is my cleaning, right? Now, and it is what it is. And okay, cool. Do you write off these vacuums, generators? Well, oh yeah, 100%. That's a business expense. All that stuff. Generator was a while ago, but yeah, the waterless cars. I think I kind of forget that one because that one's I don't really have. I do have a receipt, but yeah, I mean, I'm paying what like $300 a year for waterless, so I'm not even yeah. Jesus, but 2 hours on what setting? Lowest power. I have a V10 and it's like 10 minutes. 10 minutes full. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be one that. What would be a one that you would need for a business with 10 plus cars and being mobile and cleaning cars? I'm thinking, what, like 5 hours? Right? What? Like, think about it. 5 hours of max power. Is there even one like that? Like 5 or 6 hours with like enough power. Yeah, 5 or 6 hours with like enough power that it would just it would get sand out, right? 800. Okay. Well, is the 2 hours full power? I'm saying 5 hours, but come on, how long does it take to vacuum a car? I mean, 10 minutes? I mean, maybe 2 hours is actually enough to do it. Yeah. Then Leroy says, do you deduct actual expenses or mileage tend to be better for taxes? I believe it's always. I think I do the actual. Do I do my? No, I do the actual expenses, but then I do the Section 179 depreciation, but that's something totally different anyway. But yeah, I do the actual expenses. I don't think I do the miles. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I know I do the expenses because that's something. Oh, first year, a lot of people first year having to do taxes this year. Very nervous since my other job pays well. So I'm way up in income. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get the higher income tax bracket. You'll feel it. I can tell you that much. You will definitely feel it. That's the truth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm assuming you have a CPA or you're thinking about finding a CPA. Yeah. That's good luck. Yeah. All I gotta say is taxes suck. Which maybe for you, you probably loved it because I'm assuming you had a W-2 before. So yeah, but turning doing the 1099 taxes. Ooh man. One battery. Okay. Well, I might look at that if I see that at Home Depot or something. Whatever what was it, the Dyson 11 or something? You said. I think you said Dyson. Yeah, exactly. The Dyson V11. I'm gonna look that up. Can I write off the gas when I have to refill? I would say no. I mean, because that's I mean, I wasn't you. I would say no. If you can deduct mileage at 50 cents, yeah, 50 something per mile at 20,000 miles per car, that would sound right. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, that would. I don't know which one I used. I know I did the actual expenses, but because it's that or. Yeah, I mean that's. I don't know how they calculate that 100%. I think I just do the section. I do the depreciation one, the first car, the first year car, and I do the actual. I definitely because I put out all of my expenses every single year, so I definitely do the actual expenses. I think I did the mileage when I was an Uber driver. That's when I was Uber driver for so many years. That's when I did the mileage stuff. 100% obvious is when I did it because that made the most sense. But yeah, but yeah, you have to get a CPA. Yeah, I would definitely say get a CPA. And I do it myself. You're right. You're right. I do. I do. But once you make a certain amount, which I'm pretty sure you're already there, is that when you do it on H&R Block, they force you to someone else actually does it. Like you give them all the information that you put on there, and they actually put it all together. So you're paying them. So technically, I'm not even really doing it. This person, I'm not really even doing it myself. I mean, I'm putting the numbers in there, but someone else is actually signing off and doing all the stuff and calculating all the stuff, right? Let's see. Do you tell your personal insurance you rent your cars out? Only if you want to get dropped, right? I mean, that's the truth. And yeah, unless your insurance company is okay with Turo. Some insurance companies are okay, but a lot aren't. I can tell you that much. A lot aren't. And Jay says, how bad is state taxes? Well, state taxes is for what self-employment, I believe is about whatever your tax bracket is. You go look. I know for me it's like 10%. I don't even know I don't know what yours would be. I have no idea, but I think it was like 10%. That's why I say I take that 25%, 15 for the self-employment tax and the health insurance thing, and then 10% for the state. So that's kind of what yeah. Because I think that if I didn't do my depreciation stuff, I would probably pay almost $40,000 this year. I think so, almost that. This is just ballpark. I'm just going off for the amount of money I've taken out over the course of the year. Yeah, like around that much. But I'm not going to pay that much because I bought like 6 cars this year or last year. So I'm definitely going to get that first year depreciation. So it's going to bring it down anyway. Oh, you're talking about that. I had a long conversation with somebody. Do we have to pay a rental fee to the state in Hawaii? That's the RV tax. That's $5 a day. I don't think. I know because I talked to the guy that they went after him with that. Like, if you're new, you're going to worry about that. I think as of sometime last year, they're going to go after Churro. But everybody that's, like me, like before, yeah, you can, or maybe we will eventually get subject to something of that. But it's something that Turo should be collecting anyway. It makes no sense how Turo came in this market and didn't collect $5 a day per car. It doesn't even make sense why they didn't. I don't get that. But yeah. But from here on out, it is Turo. Like that's what a guy that I know that has about 40 cars here in Hawaii. They went after him for taxes, and RV was one of them. And basically, the guy said is like, as of like now or maybe a couple months ago, it's all the responsibility of Turo. They're going after Turo over the RV. So if you just started, you're gonna have to worry about it. If you started years ago, like me, yeah. Hopefully they never do, but yeah. But if you want, you can pay the RV tax. I don't really see paying $5 a day per car. I mean, that's just too much. But yeah. I don't know if it's the new law, but one of the what's it called? The state tax people who was working with my friend that has 40 cars told him that they are going after Turo for all the $5. Yeah, exactly. That they're going after Turo for that now because it's easier to go after one company than go after thousands of Turo hosts, right? So, yeah, yeah, I know. Leroy, $5 a day, a $30 a car. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I've talked to my friend years ago about this RV tax situation that Turo should have been collecting from the beginning. So the only good thing is that they don't know how many cars you had anyway, so you kind of put whatever numbers you want that you want. Oh no, $5 per car out a day. That's what the RV tax is. Yeah. Well, they already all the rental car companies they charge everybody $5 a car per day. They do. If you look on there, it says RV tax. I've seen it. Wherever the money goes, wherever the money goes. Who knows? There's so many potholes right now. It's crazy. So many potholes. I'm like, man, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, to pay more to be at the airport in Hawaii. Yeah, I bet they do. I wish Churro would get a spot there in that new garage or parking garage, but that's never gonna happen. No way. Turo's way too cheap to pay that. Ain't no way in the world. Yeah, I bought a scooter after seeing you all over on yours. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm on that scooter right now. It's in the car, right? Yeah, but yeah, I use the scooter all the time. Saves me money, you know. I collect that $30 delivery fee. So yeah, that scooter. I wish I would have thought about that years ago. Would have helped me out because man, I've changed things up when I first started with delivery stuff. Like when I first started with delivery, I'm telling you that I used to pay Ubers, like literally. I had whatever I charged. I used to pay Ubers for people to get to me and back. This is what I did at the beginning when I first started. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like I did that for a minute. And I'm like, when it's surging, sometimes I'm not really making like any money. I'm like, "What am I doing here? It doesn't make any sense." And then I used to use like the we have like bikes here, like through the state. Well, it's not through the state, but a company has like bikes all around. I used to get on the bikes and stuff. But putting the bikes in the back of the convertible, I mean, it's just so much work. I'm like, no. And then yeah, the scooter stuff. Wildwood Pro, yeah. And then yeah, the scooter. I don't know what made me think about the scooter. Or maybe someone I don't know. I just saw about the scooter. I'm like, you know what, scooter. And then yeah, yeah, you bought a Wildwood Pro. I like the Wildwood Pro. It's good for if you have a lot of cars moving around a lot. But the problem was since it's so fast, the brakes tend to mess up. Just to let you know, like with yeah, I don't know how often you use it, but if you use it often, you're going to be adjusting the brakes constantly, constantly. This is my third Wildwood Pro. It happens so much and it gets annoying. It gets to the point that it just messes up. Yeah. Well, I'm 200 and like 70 something pounds, and it can go like that much. I mean, I can go. I got into 26 before, so yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, just let you know, like all that, how fast it goes, the way they set up the braking stuff. When you brake so much, it loosens the stuff. You tighten it, then you strip it. I've had it stripped before. It just, yeah. I think I need to tighten mine. Yeah, I think I do need to. I think mine is actually kind of loose. It doesn't break as, yeah, it doesn't break as easy as it should right now. But I think I will do it. Oh, hey, let me see who is. Let me get on Facebook. Who just said that? Oh, hey, Sean. Hey, how's it going? What up? How you coming on late? We're talking about scooters right now. You got a scooter? Oh, Montreal. Oh, well. We'll probably not have a scooter because it's probably snowing there. And being on a scooter in the snow, probably. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. Well, you got to come to Hawaii and do Turo because then you can be on a scooter 24/7. Last week, it was definitely pouring rain, and I got soaked multiple times because I am the one in the rain, pouring rain on my scooter. I've done that plenty of times to pick up cars at night. It sucks, but what can you do? You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Right here. So, yeah, they're a little scary in the beginning. Laughing out. Potholes are no joke, and even turning quick. Yeah, yeah, you got to get used to a wide wheel pro. I know because it wants to stay straight, right? It does not want to turn it off. Even like I've done it. I've had a wide wheel pro for I don't know 6-8 months or longer, and I still like at like higher speeds. It's still hard to turn. It's just something. It just because the wheel is so wide. It's just hard to turn. Something you got to get used to. And yeah, the potholes. Yeah, you just gotta. Yeah, yeah, turning quickly. Yeah, when it's raining and when you're turning, yeah, I've slid multiple times. Like I go super slow when it's raining. I definitely don't go 20 miles an hour. I don't recommend doing that fast in the rain. That's just crazy. But yeah, when it's raining, I really hate to use it, but I got no choice. I got to use it. So, but the tires will never go flat, right? Tires will never go flat because there's no air in it. So, I mean, that's good. And what do you use for storage? Parking all your cars in the garage. Yeah, I would love to say that I have this really nice, cheap lot in Hawaii with a camera, great lighting, all my cars sitting. That would be nice to say, but I don't. I park my cars really in a paid parking garage. Paid parking garage. I park my cars in like a paid parking lot for the most part. If not there, at parks where I live on the street. That's just the reality of it. I don't think you're the only Canadian. Yeah, there's some other. I think we have someone from London, some named London. We have some people from Canada here, and I coach somebody from Canada as well. So yeah, there are some people from Canada here. Maybe right at this moment, you might be the only one, but you said this is what it is. You making bank? Yeah, I'm making some money. I don't want bank, but yeah, I mean, I trust me. I got drenched on the scooter plenty of time, like literally completely drenched. It's like, man, is that why you had a big bandage on for a while? Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. When I got no, well, someone pulled out in front of me on the King Street bike lane at nighttime. That's why I had a big bandage on my left. Yeah, and I hit their I went down on their windshield. That was not fun at all. It was not my fault, except for it probably shouldn't have been riding that fast at night, which was, a person didn't even see me. But yeah, I learned my lesson. I think after that, I stopped scootering to the airport from Waikiki to save $30, right? To go to the airport, which I've done so many times. I stopped doing that. I just stopped scootering to the airport. It's just, stop doing that. It's not worth the save. Yeah, I know. And they did not have insurance either. Yeah. Oh, you don't know how to do it? Well, there's a way. You got to go over there by Fort Shafter, the Fort Shafter way. Yeah, I know. My very first time doing it, I tried to go on Nimitz. Yeah, that's not the way to go. That's no. You have to go up to Fort Shafter and they go over to Mapuna Puna. That's how you go. That's the way. Like go through Kalihi and all that stuff. That is how you do it. So basically take King Street all the way until it turns into like what? What am I? South Meridian and South Meridian turns back into North King Street. So yeah. It will take me about 45 minutes to get to the airport from Waikiki. So, yeah. Don't recommend doing that at nighttime, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, do it. I mean, during the daytime, it's not hard. I mean, yeah, it doesn't take that much. Yeah, I've done it so many times. The only problem, I tell you another problem with the Waiwo Pro, that, I mean, you're not 280 like me or 270, whatever. After a while, overuse on a battery can mess it up. So I had that problem with it doing that stuff, and I think it's because of the long, just doing it straight for 45 minutes for so many times. I kind of messed with the battery on one of mine, not the one I got now because I just got a new one. But yeah, eventually, like just the overuse of the battery, then it loses the power. It just goes to regular, economy, and that's it. So just let you know. Do you let cars go anytime? Yeah, I'm anytime. Like, man, I had 4:30 yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I had 4:30 yesterday, the day before. I can't remember. I had a 4:30. So yeah, I had a 4:30, and it came back at like 10 p.m. This is a one day. So yeah, I think tomorrow. I don't think I have that early. I do hate those early ones. I do wake up at like 5 a.m. anyway. But let me see. I have 8 o'clock tomorrow. I have a lot of cars at 8 o'clock. 8:30, 9:30. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get somebody early. Someone's trying to do the sunrise somewhere. So yeah. Yeah, you went. That's the only place to get it from. The Drunken Lizard, literally, that's the only place that has a Waiwo Pro that I know of. They know who I am. Like, well, now they sold it. It was actually a woman who had it, but her husband moved to another country for military, and now the guy has him. So yeah, are you from military? Yeah, I was in the reserves, but like 3 years, I don't even count that. I don't even qualify for the VA loan. So to me, I don't even count that. My dad did 26 years. My brother is still in. They're the ones. My little 3 years from 19 to 22 in the reserves don't count for me. No. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the discount. I didn't even see the discount, what you were actually saying. But yeah. Oh, thanks. I mean, I don't qualify for the VA loan. So when people ask me, am I a veteran? I see my dad's a veteran. My brother's a veteran. I can't call myself a veteran. I don't qualify for the VA loan. Like, me, I find that somewhat ridiculous. But it is what it is. But you are the veteran for what I can take. I don't know how you have schedule conflicts, man. I do. Trust me. Trust me. When I have like 4 cars going out at the same time and like 2 of them are at 2 different locations, yeah, that makes it a little dicey. But I figure it out, man. I figure it out. I figure it out. It is what it is. Sometimes I'm late. You just got to deal with it. So it gets me more bookings. So yeah, make it work. That's why I said like 25 cars. I mean, it might even be less than 25 cars, but yeah, 25 cars might be the most that I can do. Yeah. 25 cars, that's about $30,000 a month, probably over 30 at this point, 30 something thousand on the low end. And yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, I'll just save money, right? That's about all saying what I have, try to get rid of some of my older cars. Like I do have some goals. Like I'm trying to get. I think I need to get rid of some Mustangs and maybe get some newer Mustangs on my fleet because my Mustangs, my highest was 118,000 miles, and yeah, it just keeps having issues. Probably should just get rid of it. And Christopher just oh, JJ said I heard Turo will let people pick up an hour early. Sometimes I let people meet up an hour to avoid shit. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah, up to an hour early. Yeah, I've done 30 minutes before, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I do that all the time. Turo's giving out low interest loans. Everyone needs to get it immediately. 15,000 bucks, zero. What? Are you making a joke? Is that real? Where is this at? Where are they giving out low interest loans? Just added the link, okay? Zero interest. For real? Let me see. Let's see the link. That's something. That's yeah. Yeah, that's hmm. Don't see the link, laugh out loud, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Your first post is the link. For real? I don't. I mean, we got to go back. No, not that far back. What? All you gotta do is enter your account info and social security number, get the link. All right. I definitely would not do that. But that, yeah, Wicker, yeah, Turo allows 1 hour early. Yeah, up to 1 hour early for the insurance. Yes, up to 1 hour early. That's the truth. So I do use that from time to time if I need to, especially early in the morning. If I have multiple ones like that, yeah, like early. Like, just add him as authorized user on your bank account and give him social security. Oh man, yeah. Oh man, what's that's funny. Yeah, I mean yeah. The Turo C. You probably can look it up on Google then. The Turo C initiative. Yeah, just yeah. Everybody, yeah. If you want something, just go look on the yeah. Just look it up on Google or something. The Churro Seed Initiative. I haven't heard of it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting any bookings. How long? Oh, how low? I mean, what? I don't. What market are you? Like what airport are you close to? Yeah, wait, yeah. What airport are you close to? Messenger. Yeah, Waker. What airport is closest to you? All right. I'll do like a quick search. But let me know what airport. Does Turo add on the daily rate? I don't know if my guess was messing it up, but I put it for 50 and it was showing her 85 for daily rate. Not the fees, but the daily rate. Well, the only thing I can think of, if you are you changing them, are you changing your rates custom? There's a possibility. Yeah, there's a possibility that you were changing your prices daily, and that could be something. Because if you change your rate total, like the total you're pricing, but then you already have custom rates for different days, your custom rates for different days will stay. I don't know what you did, but like also, did they show you that, or they're just telling you? Because a lot of times renters don't even know what they're looking at, and they're just saying it. Because it sounds to me that $85 is of everything, not just the rate. But she's just saying it's the rate because that, yeah. Well, Christopher, people can just look it up. I mean, the Turo Seed Initiative, there has to be something on Google. I mean, if it's something, I'd be surprised if it's not. Yeah, Jay, exactly. Yeah, I think she didn't know what she was doing. I'm pretty sure. You get there all the time. You get a lot of new people to do Turo. It's like their very first time. Literally, I meet everybody and I asked them. First, I asked them, "This is the first time using Turo?" And almost everybody says yes, 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 yes. So, and I've been hearing yes, 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 yes for 5 years. I mean, literally, they get like, yeah, yeah. I lowered it for her to get it the other day, and she was like, "No, yeah. When you do drop the rate like that last minute, when you do drop the rate like that for last minute, Turo will definitely increase their trip fees. Just to let you know." Austin, Texas. So what is that? Blah, blah, blah. Well, they do. Like I said, like Turo sees that that you're trying to lower it, and they will definitely make it the difference. So, but you by lowering it just lowers your take on it, but they will definitely get their money. So maybe if you did it like months and months out, maybe that it won't change. But definitely on last minute stuff like that, Turo definitely does that. I've seen it multiple times. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely nice to be. That's why Churro makes millions and millions of dollars. Yeah, Chris, I'll check. I'll check later, man. I'm, but I do see the message that you sent me. Yeah, let me see. You said Waker. You said yeah, Austin, Texas. Oh, well, I don't know what airport you have, but just Austin, Texas. Yeah. What did you? At least you got your cars at what, 45, $50? I think that's what you were saying. Yeah. I can tell you right now, Waker, yeah, Austin, Texas, definitely your price needs to be a lot lower than $45, $50. That's definitely not. Yeah, y'all got tons of cars over there. See, JC, I saw another app where they offer parking for the host. Yeah, I wonder what app is that. Oh, yeah, and Leroy says depends on what car you're trying to get $3 a day. Yeah, I basically just looked for just sedans in general, but yeah, I just glanced at it. I wish I could get $50. for a car right now. For which rate is that? For a sedan, because convertibles I get more than that, but for a sedan, I would love to get 50. But there's just too many cars. You know, I mean, we all know, or maybe you don't know yet, but Turo only shows 200 cars at a time. So if you're not within 200 cars, you're never going to be seen. That means you're never going to get booked unless somebody is looking at the map and not the list, right? Or, you know, at least at that time, right? Last minute bookings, that's different. There's less cars available, so you'll probably get in the 200. But getting booked any kind of, you know, weeks in advance, yeah, it's probably slim to none. See, Leroy says, Matt, do you think that Turo will be flooded with hosts and it will lose profitability for you? Hawaii seems saturated in some areas. Um, I mean, it's already flooded, to be honest. I mean, more and more people could come, but or will come, but a lot of people quit. I think Turo is a high turnover, to be honest. I think in a lot of markets it is because the rates, so many people come on, the rates will go down, down, down. People would quit and get out, right? So, I mean, who wants to rent? I mean, if you got one car, you're renting out for $30 a day or $20 a day. I mean, is that something that you really want to do? I mean, you know, you read online on TV, they can make all this money doing Turo. And, you know, for $30 a day, is that really going to make you some money? And then just, let's say, like, you, for some reason, you pick the 90% plan. For whatever reason, you know, you pick that, and somebody damages your car and just walks away. And then you're on the hook for that, and you have to pay for it. I'm pretty sure you're probably going to quit Turo. So, yeah. But, yeah, back to the question. Yeah, I think it would still be profitable regardless. I mean, it just depends how much. I think right now it's probably kind of like $35 is probably the lowest I'll have to go. That's what I would hope. But even before, like pre-COVID, like regular sedans went for low 30s, mid to low 30s. So it's not that bad. So I mean, just like, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Turo's not a get rich quick scheme. It's really not, man. The summer was, yeah, definitely get some serious cash, but normally, no, man. Like, you gotta, yeah, you have a business model and scale up. You know, $1,000 a month per car. I mean, it might not seem like that's the best, but you know, that's kind of what, you know, kind of what it is, or a little bit more than 1,000, 1,213. So, but I think I position myself in a certain way that it doesn't matter. I mean, most people are not going to do what I do. So, I mean, I have no restrictions. I do one day. I mean, I do deliveries. I mean, I'm crazy, right? I mean, who wants to do what I do? And damn, they're definitely not going to do it with one car. What did you say? And you said something about get around. Yeah, definitely, Jay. I hate it wasn't always like that. It was not always like that. It was not. Before, they would pay you all of it. But because people would dispute Turo stuff, Turo would just keep losing money. That's why they changed it. So that's why I had to change up how I go about when people want to return cars. I don't accept returns. I just don't do it. If it costs me money, I don't do it. Like I had somebody recently that for whatever reason, like this woman, she showed up, and you know Hawaii is really strict on COVID. Like people coming in, like you better have your vaccine or your COVID test in hand, or have it uploaded to the app to like you and your kids. Like this woman didn't even do it for her kid, so they're gonna put her kid in quarantine. And yeah, I mean she was like she booked the car for like 8 days, and she was just gonna leave, and she was trying to get a refund for 8 days or 7 days. I'm like, nah, I'm not about that. Like, and she did not get a refund. Like she didn't do it. And there's certain things you got to do to make sure you don't lose money like that. I mean, I could have just been, okay, refund, lose 7 days, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you could have done it. Maybe some people listening would probably do that, or maybe people do. But me, I don't like taking losses. Definitely not when it's my fault, right? So to this day, I have not. I've got all the money for that. So there's something I definitely didn't do. I definitely didn't say in the messaging, I'm okay with the return. I definitely didn't say I have the car back. You know what I mean? Like I didn't say these things. Obviously, you say those things, the customer service people will see that and instantly refund. Because I've had it happen before that I did say some things and they just customer service won't even call you when they see stuff like that. They will instantly do it. And yeah, that too. 1 day away. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I started going on with cancellation in general, but yeah, that too. You know, they can book for like 3 weeks, 3 months out, and 25 hours before cancel and get full refund. That's not fair to us at all. And yeah, no penalties, and when we cancel, we get that's true. That's why I don't really feel bad when I have to cancel on people last minute, especially like when it's like maintenance stuff. Like I just tell people straight up, like I don't even try to find cars. I just tell them, hey, cars break down, issues arise, you're just gonna find another car, right? It just I don't sweat that to me personally because I know cars are gonna break down. I've had cars break down plenty of times. It is what it is, right? But you got to cancel. You got to cancel. And the penalty, well, if you're not an all-star, if you're not an all-star, it's like $50 or something. But if you're an all-star, then it's you can cancel for free. But oh, and Waker, the plan, I'm on the 90-10 plan. But just to let everybody know, I'm probably going to go on for about a little less than 10 more minutes. We're 2 hours and 30 minutes in. I do have to get a car at 6. So I got to go scooter over there, which takes me about 10 minutes to get there. So, yeah. But tomorrow, I am definitely going to have my monthly video up for December. It will be up in the morning. Well, morning Hawaii time. But on the mainland, it'll be the afternoon. And I will be going live probably like Monday or Tuesday. So get back to twice a week lives. Yeah, Jay, that's another thing that a lot of new people don't know, right? A lot of people they'll pay out of pocket to fix tires. They'll pay out of pocket to patch just by default. That's why I take out a lot of my spares. Yeah, some of my newer cars still have the spares in them, but all of my older cars, my Mustangs didn't even come with spares. My Camaro didn't come with spares, but if they did, probably would have just donated them somewhere. But yeah, they are responsible for tires. I just had a tire thing the other day. I had 2 tire things actually. I had one tire thing that the tire was flat. They had to deal with it in Kailua, right? They literally had to wait 3 hours over there at Lex Brody's. They dealt with that. They paid it and fixed it. I had somebody else that first couple of hours, like it was raining, hit a big old pothole, flattened my tire. So that car actually set at the dealership. This was Saturday night. Sunday it's really hard to find anybody. So it literally set right outside Cutter Chevy for like until Monday. And they didn't get it done to Monday, like 10, 11 o'clock. I said, I'm not doing that refund stuff. And they paid to fix it, and they got the car. They have the car right now. Mm-hmm. My Tesla is that not the black, but the dark blue. I don't know what you call that. But can you talk about gap insurance? Yeah, I mean, quick thing is just gap insurance and Churro, they don't mix. Maybe sometimes they'll cover, but more than likely they won't cover. Gap is not for commercial use, right? Gap was for you driving it, just personal use, not for commercial. And I don't think there is a commercial gap, if that's what your next question is. So if you're getting a car and it's like just for Turo, I would not. I don't know. I don't want to say wouldn't. I mean, I don't, but I mean. It's not 100%. Just know it's not 100% sure. If you get a gap, you get a car just for Turo, and it's not 100% going to cover. So just know that you get your car gets totaled, and there's a difference between that. That's something that you're responsible for. So a lot of people that do this, they don't understand that because Turo will never tell you that when you're setting up a car because they could ask you, did you finance it? Did you buy it cash? And so if you finance it, just know if the car gets totaled, Gap won't cover, and you'll be responsible for that. If they would say that when you're putting up a listing, a lot of people will never start doing Turo, but they're not going to do that. Oh, so when they pop it, do you ever get involved? Yes, I do. Like that's why I have my Roadside set up. So I would definitely set up the Roadside for the tow and stuff. I've done that plenty of times. But paying it wise, they're responsible for it because if you have a spare, they change the spare and they do whatever they do. At the end of the trip, they drop the car off and leave. And if they don't want to pay, then you have to go through Turo, and then you have to use your deductible. That is why I don't like the spare being in the car. Or run flat tires. I do not like run flat tires for the exact same reason. My Camaros came with run flat tires at the beginning. And like the Roadside, like I said, I don't use Turo Roadside. I'd rather not charge them. So like that person that I just said with the Camaro, like I basically everything I just told you, I told him because I literally told him like, man, I'm actually getting you free Roadside because if you would have called Turo over this, Turo's charging you $200. I'm actually calling a free Roadside service. You might not have a car for a day and a half because it's not my fault. Sunday there's really not many places to get tires fixed on Oahu, at least in town, and it's Saturday night, so it's definitely not getting done. It's Saturday night, so yeah, I I told him all that. Yeah, they do. They do have their own roadside. Yeah, I mean, you can use them if you want. I mean, just know this, you know, if the car needs to be towed, they're either going to charge you $200 or they're going to charge the renter. So, I mean, that's simple as that. That's a chance you take. I don't want to deal with that, so that's why I have my own use my own roadside. Yeah, their roadside ain't free. So what's that? Their roadside is not free. Maybe like someone said something about like a jump or something. Maybe that, but you know. Okay, so you just show it to them, policy. No, I don't charge them for anything. I'm not there. I make them. They go to the place and they get pick up the car and pay for it. That's what needs to be done. That's what you gotta do. That's like the best way to get the money. I mean, like you can try and I think that's the best way. Trying to collect afterwards, yeah. Because as soon as someone calls me and says there's a flat tire, I straight up tell them, you are responsible for that tire. So they know 100% like they're financially responsible for that tire. Because some people don't believe that. Yeah. And you're gonna deal with some people who are gonna say, I'm not responsible for the tire, I'm leaving, I'm gone. I've had that before. Yes, I've had that. And okay, in that situation, then you as the host, you're responsible for the tire then. But then, you know, I would go to Turo and charge them. But I've had people just leave. I've literally had people just leave the car somewhere and just say, I'm done. I've had that. And it will happen. Hopefully it won't happen anytime soon, but it will happen. Some people are like, I shouldn't have to pay for tires. You know, I got insurance. But they took the minimum coverage, which is $3,000 deductible, or they took the standard, which is $500 deductible, which is the same thing. So, well, maybe I'll do a couple more. The rim is a little different. The rim, are you talking about just normal curb rash? I don't worry about that. But you can if you want to. And that's something that you can try and go after them. And that I don't do that. All my cars have rim curb rash. I don't care about curb rash. If we're talking about the actual rim being damaged, that's different. But curb rash, yeah. See, that curb rash stuff, costs you $100 to get it fixed? So you can sit there and try and go after them every single time. It's going to happen a lot and sweat over that. I do not worry about that personally. I don't care. It's irrelevant to me. I just don't care. But if that's something you wanted to do, you would. In that situation, I probably would just try to say something up front. You know, you curb the tire, you're going to pay for it. But like I said, break the rim. That's a different story. Break the rim. That's money, right? So yeah, that would definitely be a claim. You know, work it out. You know, basically how much it costs to fix the rim. That's just like another like a damage claim. But like the smaller stuff, like the curb rash, that thing is something else. But yeah, guys, I think that is probably going to be it for me today. I think that's it. Yeah, 5:45. But yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, tomorrow morning. Well, if you're in Hawaii, it's morning, but if you're on the mainland, it'll be in the afternoon. I'm gonna upload my monthly video, and then I got a couple more videos I'm gonna do over the next couple weeks, and I will go live again, like Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, I would definitely look at the morning claim. There's a lot of things to know in this business, especially in that claim situation. Oh, you're welcome, B. Wilson. You never said anything, but thank you. But yeah, thank everybody for watching, and just wait for me on next week if you just watch me live, or wait for my video tomorrow. But I will talk to you on Tuesday or Monday. But I'll talk to you soon. Hey, bye. Oh, one more thing. Join my I know I'm about to end it. Join my Facebook group if you're not in my Facebook. Hawaii Turo YouTube. It's pinned in the live chat. Join that group. But okay. Bye, guys.